For the Copium tournament. Let's get it going. It appears we're live on Twitch. Let's make sure we're live on, not Twitch, YouTube. We're live on the YouTubes. We're live there as well.
We're live on the inner and outer webs.
The interwebs, the outer webs, the webums. We're good to go. I will think I am putting the camera back over here. Seems to be the spot for it. Alright. No. That'll work. That'll work. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay. Oh, wait, when I'm looking at chat, we're good to go. All right. We are here. Sad Rose is here. JCS is here, the real one. Tetsu's here to catch the live action. We've got our teams lined up. Lord JCS, is your team lined up? Are we ready to go, boys? So far, you guys, we have raised $371.60 for the charity of Wichita Children's Home. That is a local orphanage to me, and we are raising money for them, and it's awesome. Let me get the game pulled up, make sure it's the appropriate size. It is not. They got a widescreen monitor. I gotta make sure I fit that image in there a little better. That's about right. Maybe we can make it just a skosh bigger. We're cool. Okay. Oh, we can turn off the controller. Premium. Actually, you know what? I really like the camera over here a little better. I really did. Let's get it. Bodacious is present. Lexar's here. Nismo Fangirl's here. We're rolling in deep. Everybody's turning up. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm so excited for tonight. All right. Let me pull up everything here. Get my ducks in a row. There's a lot of ducks to be rowing out. All right, we are waiting for the first two teams to join on me. This is week 2 of the Copium series charity tournament for the Wichita Children's Home. We're raising money for a local orphanage to me. The QR code you guys see on screen is a definite great way to do that. You can scan that QR code with your phone, and then I will also post the link in chat and pin it, which is something I should have already done, but you know, we out here. Gotta get back into the swing of things. Grab that. All proceeds that we raised this weekend are going, and last weekend, and every weekend, is going to this Wichita Children's Home. And we're basically just raising as much money as we can for these orphans. And it is legit. I'll be able to go drop them off a business check. So, like, there's no money, no middleman's taking money out of this other than maybe PayPal for the transaction fees for what you guys are doing there, but everything else is going. And so it is really solid. That's there. If that pin message disappears, if anybody asks, you guys in chat, you respin that. And we're live and going. Everything that gets donated, every time someone donates, you get an entry. You can get one per weekend. So this is weekend 2. So anybody that's already donated, if you donate again, you will get a second entry. We're giving away copies of The Crew, Motorfest, Test Drive Unlimited, Solar Crown, and Forza Motorsport. So any donation will get you entered to win a copy of one of those games, or all 3 if you're super omega lucky, and then I'll get called a scammer for giving them out that way. But hey, whatever, we'll do it. We're going to lean into this heavily. I'm very excited for this. Shoot, we are... It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. Oh, the donations should be already in the description, but maybe they're not. Maybe they're not. Let me go put those over on YouTube. That's my bad. That's my bad. I'll get it. I'll get it. It takes a village to raise a streamer. I'll save it on YouTube. It's there. It's in there. It's saved for the YouTube stream. And just like that, we've already got $10 from our man Lex. That puts us at $13.80.67. We're on our way. So shout out to Lex for kicking off weekend 2 with his donation. We are very, very thankful for that. And we're ready to go. Okay. Let me pull up Discord again here. Enders GG. Is that... Who's that? Who is that? Is that one of the guys that's actually racing? I don't think that's one of the guys actually racing. Grass Toucher's here. Alright, JCS says that Enders guy is not one of the guys, so we will move him out of the party. Make room for our real racer. Dion Drizzle. That is the other opponent that we've got. Let me pull up the teams. See what that looks like. So the team that is facing off right now that has our man Lord JCS in it. Hold on. That's Team Copium. And they are going against A2C. So Dion Drizzle racing for A2C. Lord JCS racing for Copium. Both these guys want to go into week 3. This is going to be the first battle of the weekend. A lot of pressure on here. Let's take our racers on server and let's get it going. JCS or Dion Drizzle, who is picking first? Jordy George, what's going on, man? How you doing? I know this is your team out here. This is gonna be sick. JCS is typing in chat, so I'm checking for an update on what we're doing with these guys. Let the battle begin. Let's go. Let's go. JCS says he will be picking first. All right, Lord JCS, what playlist are you picking first? So that way we can get our cars and our aux all set up. Watch It Be S, Whiplash, Rise and Fall. All right, let's go. That is a mixed tier playlist. I decided to spice up the tiebreaker this week, you guys, because I like doing spicy things. So I have got all of the mixed tier playlists. There's 11 of them in a random number generator wheel. We'll spin the wheel. Whatever playlist comes out, that's what our racers will be doing for a tiebreaker. And so nobody knows but they're racing for a tiebreaker until it's happening, which is going to be a lot of fun. Air to Conditioning. I love that. That's a great title for that. So Rise and Fall. Where is that even at? I work here, you guys. I know the name of every playlist and every race on the playlist for sure. Rise and Fall. That is A class all the way across the board. That's hard 8 millionaire driving off the grid. That is a cheese build race if I've ever seen one myself. I love that we're pulling that out. You'll see that Lord JCS is level 35. He's been playing the video game, and we've got Dion Drizzle. He's level 10, so he's got a little less time in it. All right. Whenever JCS sends that out, we will join in and jump on board. You know what? In the meantime, while we're doing that, I'm going to set up my... if they send it right now, I'll miss it. No. Where is it? Where are you? That's the 209. Where is my RSR? There it is. Okay, cool. I think we're all ready to go. Dion is ready. JCS is ready. JCS is sending out that playlist. We're prepped. We're ready. When I see 2 players in there, I'm ready to go. Our first race of the Copium Week 2 charity tournament is about to start. I'm amped beyond belief for this one, you guys. I'm going to do the best I can not to lose my voice, but I've got half as many races to broadcast this week, so I can put in twice as much energy. You know what I'm saying, dude? Oh, let's go. Let's go. Whooper is outside the door. He's scraping on the door. He would like to be in here with me because I'm freaking out, but I'm not doing it. I won't do it. All right. JCS grabs the 195 RSR, which is the absolute cheese car for this track, but it gets it done. Absolutely. Dion Drizzle running a different Porsche. We will see what these guys have got. Alrighty. It says cornnutCrew on that RSR. I like that. I like that. He's representing. Exile Kiddo says W for everyone in week 2. W for everybody watching, everybody that's donated and just participating in this awesome event. We pull off to the side. We let our guys go through. Lord JCS is out front in that cheese blasted RSR. That thing's got more cheese than a bag of Cheetos. It is absolutely cracked. It only goes 130 mile an hour in A class, but it gets there faster than any other car. Dion Drizzle is pursuing behind him. He's about 70 yards back. He's trying to catch up. This is a really tight, very technical track. Dion's right behind Lord JCS and making a hell of a run for it. He is right next to Lord JCS. Dion Drizzle pulls out front. He must be in a good cheese car too. He's pulled on that RSR, no problem. Traffic gets hung up. Lord JCS and Dion Drizzle are right there. We pass Lord JCS. Dion Drizzle's in front of us. He's running away with it. It's looking really good. We're slowing down. We're pulling off to the side. We're getting out of the way. Don't want to get rear-ended by an RSR. All right, we're in hot pursuit of Lord JCS. This is his playoffs, but Dion Drizzle says, no, dog, this is my race. Big excitement there. You love to see it when somebody else picks the playlist and then the opposing team comes in and swoops. That's awesome. That's got to be making Dion Drizzle feel really good. He's pulled out quite a lead. He's got about 220 yards on us. So as we pursue JCS right here, Dion Drizzle is going to run through and start to walk away with it. He's got a little higher top speed by the look of things. Oh yeah, he's pushed out about 200 yards, almost 250. He's all the way through turn 1. There's still a lot of opportunity for there to be some mistakes here. We get in touch with Lord JCS. He's right there. Dion Drizzle's 2 corners ahead of us. He's through the lefts. He's going through the underground tunnel section of the track right now. He's on the back straightaway. He's got 2 more corners. But it only takes 1 paid actor to bring these racers a lot closer to each other. We'll watch on the minimap as Dion Drizzle goes around this section. Dion looks like he got through clean. That's going to make it really hard for JCS to win his first race. It looks like Dion Drizzle's got this one. Even if he gets into a wreck on the landing of this jump, he's going to have it. Dion Drizzle takes the win with a 1:58.98. That's pretty cooking. 2:02 for Lord JCS on hard 8. That's a 189 build. Dion showed up to the plate with the right car. We move on to Millionaire Drive. Let's see if there's any changes. But Dion Drizzle is going to be 1 on the trot, making that 911 Carrera GTS 2018 really go. Very neat to see that. Both racers remain in the same car. They're really pulling for it. Lord JCS is the captain for Team Copium, so all the Copium of that team is riding on his shoulders right now. And he's down 1. So Drizzle's got 1 on the opponent's team for their playlist. So we will see how it goes. I'm going to pull off to the left here. Alright, JCS out front with that hard launching RSR. We know this car is a beast. Something we put on the channel earlier this week, or last week, so that way everybody would have it. Alright, Dion Drizzle's in pursuit of JCS. JCS says, no fam, I got this one. I want to make sure we go to at least 3. Dion Drizzle looking real clean through these corners. Boosting well, using the most of that car. JCS pulled about 120 yards on us. He is making that little RSR go. JCS already across the finish line for the second lap. He is turning in right now. Dion Drizzle makes a good corner. Good hard line through there. Keeps it good exit speed. We end up interacting with traffic. That's going to be a bummer for us. We won't see the action. Looks like JCS is still out. Got about 70 yards, maybe 100. He's kind of remained that same lead that he got early in the race. It looks like, really, it's coming down to just that hard launch of the RSR is kind of separating these two racers, because they've been pretty much the same gap the entire time. Dion Drizzle is gaining a little bit. It looks like JCS might have got a little bit of a bobble through this section, but still remains out front. He needs to win this race so he can take it to the third race of the playlist. JCS still out front. Dion Drizzle only about 70 yards behind him. Looks like both those cars have about the same top speed. Lord JCS is going to win it with a 144.27. Dion right behind him. Only 0.8 of a second behind. He was keeping that one close. Definitely keeping JCS honest with his driving. They're paired up at 18. Whoever wins this next race is going to take the playlist. These guys are going hard right now. Alright, we are getting donations. They're coming through right now. Alright, we switch over to our cars. Both of these guys are keeping at the 195s. I'm switching to the 209 because I think that car is a little better on this track. We'll see what's up. SWAT is here, ready to race. Alright, we go to off the grid. It is intense. Both racers are at 1. Lord JCS wants this one. This is his playlist. He's feeling like he needs to win it for Team Copium. Dion Drizzle opened real strong. He's hoping to win this so that way when he goes to his playlist he'll feel like he's got the advantage. We'll see what these guys have got. Both those cars are going to launch really hard. I'll tell you right now, that 911 GTS is not a build I put on the channel, and that is definitely a very stellar launch. That's a mega cheese. Love to see these guys putting in tournament fashion and going for it. We're going to be a little slow to launch here, but we're going to have the top speed on both these cars. So once we get down the hill tier, we're going to have a little bit more of an advantage to catch them up. That paid actor's trying to take us out of the game. Alright, looks like they're bumping and grinding a little bit. JCS has got the early entry into the corner. Dion Drizzle's right behind him. They are side by side. JCS still out front. Dion Drizzle right beside him. It looks like Dion gets caught up with some traffic. He takes a taxi early. Not sure if there was a little bit of bumping and grinding that put him into that, but that's going to allow JCS to kind of get a lead on him. The unfortunate part about both of these cars being built out to 130, they have a hard cap on that top speed, so Dion's not going to be able to close down that gap unless JCS gets a couple of errors. And so right now we're chilling. I'll tell you right now, that GTS that Dion is driving looks to be a little faster than a 130 build. I'm not exactly sure what kind of car that is or I know what kind of car it is, but I'm not sure what that setup looks like. But we were going about 140 and we really weren't catching him, which is what my expectation was. So to be honest, I think Dion showed up with quite a weapon for this particular matchup. JCS is got a comfortable 250-ish yards on Dion, and so he's got a little bit of room for error. If he just keeps his nose clean and doesn't really crash into anything, he's going to be in a good spot. We're going to try to catch up Dion here. Yeah, it looks like JCS has got that pulled out to about 200 yards. Maybe a little bit less. Dion is closing that gap down. He's really got something. That's a very good build on that car. I got to give props to those guys. That's something that's really cooking. Yeah, the gap has been about the same through the race. I'm trying to catch up so we can get him on the mini-map. We're looking at the yardage right now. It's looking like JCS is in a very commanding lead right now. He is keeping Dion at a good arm's length. He's protecting his win. He wants to take this. He wants to win this playlist. This is his playlist pick. It looks like JCS got a little bit tripped up. It's super close now. Dion closed that gap right down, but also looks like Dion might have got a little tripped up too. They might have collided there. I'm a little bummed that we missed the action. That's on me, you guys. But that is going to allow Lord JCS the win with a 244.87. Dion Drizzle right behind him, about 3 seconds with a 247.77. JCS is going to win the first playlist. That is his playlist. Team Copium's got one match point right now, or one playlist point. All right. The pick is going to go to Dion Drizzle. I think Jordy George is speaking for him right now. Let's see. Very close racing. Good racing to both of our guys here. We wait for Dion to pick his playlist. Let's check the PayPal. Let's check the donos. we received another donation, putting us at, oh, a couple donations, actually. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's pull these out. MeanCat97 with $10 in here. Our man Hector with another $5 on top of that. Our other man, which is Tetsu, is going to be giving us another $18.93. A little bit of a PayPal fee in there. And then Sad Rose, sponsored by the Ho Club, in here with $50. Ho Club out here taking care of us. All right, Bodacious in here with another 10 on top of that. And then our man Da Reaper with another 10 on top of that. And so all of the donations through that first playlist is going to put us at $1,484.60. Insane. That was $100 donos coming in during that. You guys are awesome. Big wins. We out here raising money for the Wichita Children's Home. Thank you to you guys for making this all awesome and just popping off. We got the results in here. Dion is picking Survival of the Fittest. So let me see what class even is that, my dudes. Survival of the Fittest. A plus, A plus. Everybody let me know it's A plus, A plus. Survival of the Fittest. Wild Thing, The Long Climb, and Bear Witness. That's going to be a fun one. I'm ready for that. Dion, go ahead and send that out whenever you're ready. Slight delay in the comms, 15 or 20 seconds. Not a big deal. We got all the time to burn on this. Yeah, Lord JCS knows what it is. Everybody knows what it is but me. Like I said, I know every playlist like the back of my hand, my dudes. Oh, what is that? No, we're good. Good stuff. Good stuff. Guys, thank you so much for your generous donations, making this happen. We are right on the cusp of $1,500, which is way more than I thought we'd raise, and we are night one into our second week, so it's awesome. Dion Drizzle sends out Survival of the Fittest. I will wait for Lord JCS to join on that one, and then I'll pop in right behind him. Yes, Koob. I did move rooms. I'm now into my office. Lord JCS is in there. We're ready to go. Survival of the Fittest. Let's see what these guys have pulled out. I know what I want to run. 718 Cayman. Great car in A+. JCS running the Golfy Boy. We know that's a banger. This is going to be a spicy one. Let's get it going. This is Dion Drizzle's playlist. If Lord JCS pulls this one out, he's going to have 2 points, and he's going to take the overall victory out of this battle between these two racers. If Dion wins it, we go to the tiebreaker. We'll get to spin the wheel for the first time in week 2. Dion's going to have a hell of a launch on these golfs. The Golfy Boys just don't launch quite as hard as that one does, but that's okay. Once they get into the dirt and come into their speed, they are pretty cracked. We follow along. Lord JCS is right behind Dion. He takes a really good Tron turn up the inside. Grabs a couple of yards on Dion. You'll see him over there off to the right. Lord JCS is out front in his little Golf. Let's see what both these guys have got. They Tron turn through it just like we did. That's going to allow Dion to take the W. Or not the W, but the lead. Dion's out front. JCS is right there in his Golf. He comes around the outside. Passes Dion. Dion's now in the draft. Lord JCS is making that little Golf go. He is running right now. Dion's trying to make it work. He's going to have a little bit of a disadvantage in the dirt. That's going to allow JCS to get about 100 yards on us. He's definitely making that thing work. As we go around the billboard corner, we've all experienced this one a couple of times. Dion clips the taxi. We clip it right behind him. That's going to allow JCS to really pull out a gap. He's got about 250, 300 yards on us now. And he is sending it. Dion's a little bit closer than we are, so he's only about 200 yards behind. But that's going to allow JCS to really pull it out here. JCS is on the trot. It's kind of a reverse of what we saw in Playlist 1. Playlist 1, Dion won Lord JCS's playlist, and it's looking like Lord JCS is going to win the first race of Dion's playlist. Yes, he definitely does. He runs a 132.63. That is cooking. That dude was hauling the mail. Dion Drizzle following up with a 137.92. Only about a 5-second deficit. They were right neck and neck until we came into that dirt section of the track, and that allowed that Golf to really pull out that lead. Let's see what we've got for Bear Witness. I will remain in the Golf because I think that's probably going to be my best car to keep up with. Dion Drizzle just pulled a fast one. He switched cars to something I did not expect. I am like actually in shock right now. Did he accidentally pick this car? Was this a mistake? Is this all part of his strategy? I'm not sure. Let's go. That's a muscle car, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see what we've got here. JCS and the Golfy boy. Dion pulling out. That's the Cougar, right? Like, he switched so fast, I only saw the front of it. I think that's the Cougar. That's a wild choice. I'm excited. I love seeing the off-meta. That's the first time that car has ever seen tournament play. You see him weaving back and forth, getting the most out of those turns. JCS is in tow. That Cougar's got the legs, man. He's flying. He's pulling out a lead on me and JCS. Let's see how it trons. The Cougar is now right behind JCS. JCS got him in that corner. Dion is chasing in that car. I cannot believe the fight that he is putting up in that thing right now. I am literally in shock. That is amazing. Both these racers go crazy. Oh, look at that! Dion throws around the weight of that muscle car, puts it right into the door of JCS, and sends it. JCS right now is in second place. We try to catch back up. I'm doing the best I can, guys. Alright, JCS comes back around, and these guys are battling. They have traded positions a handful of times. It's going to come down to the final section of this track. Lord JCS is out front in the Golf. We know what to expect from the Golf. I do not know what to expect from Dion Drizzle right now. He's only behind by about 20 yards. We go down the hill. Dion Drizzle is still in pursuit. He's lost a little bit of a gap. He's about 100 yards out now. That's going to let JCS in that little Golf kind of eke out a bit of a lead here, but who knows? Maybe the Cougar's got the legs. I don't know. That build is a total sleeper to me right now. Ooh, goes a little wide, bounces up on the rocks. That's going to allow JCS to really pull out the lead here, and it's looking like unless lightning strikes. Oh, and Dion Drizzle catches the inside and gets that guardrail. That is a fixed rail. That is going to allow Lord JCS to win this matchup between these two racers. He's going to do it with a 2-minute 25, or 2 minutes flat with 0.25. And then Dion Drizzle in the Mercury Cougar. Shout out in the chat. W's to this man. Never thought we'd see that in tournament play. He is going to take second. So that is going to be the playlist settled. It has been done. Nuts. 67 Cougar. Did not expect. Did not expect. That was wild. Guys, if you're watching on YouTube, drop a like on the stream. Get this in front of more people. Let's bring them around so they can help us raise some money for this orphanage and just be a part of the awesomeness that is this tournament. There is not going to be a better tournament in Need for Speed Unbound. Just saying that right now. I'll put my stamp of approval on that because I really don't see it taking place. W's for the Cougar for sure. This is just for sport, just for fun. I like to see Dion out there in that skyline. He knows what's good. JCS in the Lord and Savior Testarossa. Same as myself. I'll tell you right now, I got a new monitor this week, and it's an OLED, and I'll tell you, the blacks, the darks are really, really dark, and it's a little harder for me to see than I normally. I usually can see better in the dark. The contrast is maybe something I need to turn up. It's I'm kind of like thankful I've got headlights in the car, which is the first time I even noted I had headlights in these cars. Okay, we're going out in the trees. Level up the gamma. I will do that though. I am gonna adjust the settings here as soon as this race is over while we queue up our next set. So what that's gonna do is that's gonna give Copium, or Team Copium, which is Lord JCS's team, that's gonna give them a match point in the next pairing between these two teams. If Team Copium takes another, they're going right to the finals in week 3. And the finals are really unique. They got to run Shapeshifter coming up, and I've got some rules for that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I will probably do the overall like explanation and announcement for that maybe as we draw closer to the weekend. But I want to get all the teams settled before I give out any information on it other than what it is, because I've got some special things that were thrown in there to make sure everybody's honest, and it's just a cool way to do things. Cougar build next video. I've got the Cougar down there in B class. I didn't think we were going to need to build it for A+, but apparently it walks. Alright. SWAT, we're not giving out our Cougar build. I mean, I could just figure it out and release it. It's not like it's something that's all hidden, but it's fine. Alright, let's turn up the brightness on the monitor a little bit here. Turn up the contrast a little bit. Alright, that's gonna help. If you gave it to me, I'd give it to everybody. That's the deal. Gatekeeping builds in August? Please. Alright. I will leave this server. That is 1 point to Team Copium. And I am going to kick on the air conditioner because I'll tell you, this room's a little smaller than the other room I was in. It's 4090 cooks. Alright. We go back on server to pick up our next 2 racers. Let's check and see if we got any donos during that time. Oh my god, we leveled up, dudes. We got a new pose. So cool. Whoa. Whoa. Guys, we got some serious donations. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let me pull these up. Alright. Is that... We received a $200 anonymous donation. The donor says, please keep it anonymous. So after the PayPal fee, it ended up being $193.73. But regardless, that man took, or woman, took $200 out of their account and put it into this. So that takes us up to $1,678.33. Insane. Huge thank you to that anonymous donor. Very, very kind of them. I know who it is, and they also donated in week 1, and so I'll make sure that they do get 2 entries because that's how we do things out here for those games. But that's very, very kind. Really incredible, you guys. We are raising so much more than I thought. We need a Cougar build from Alex. We have one on the channel. It's just in B class. It's kind of a little cheesy build. All right. We've got SWAT and Exiled Kiddo on deck right now. Let me make sure that both these racers are actually part of these teams. Exiled Kiddo is in fact part of Copium, and SWAT is in fact part of A2C. So I am going to assume that we do have our racers right in front of us, and I'm going to take us on server. Let's get it going. This could be the deciding match between these two teams. Who goes to finals? It could be decided right now, or we get to go spin the wheel for the tiebreaker playlist, which is what I want, and that's what you guys want, because we want to see as much racing as possible. Unless I'm talking to you and you're on one of these teams, because you'd like to shut it down right now. I'm sure of it. I'm excited. This is good. We're balling out of control right now. Let's go. Let's go. I think I need to stand up. I think we got to put the desk into race mode. I don't think I can. I can't contain my energy. I want to bounce. But we are out here. We are for the kids, and we are making it work. And it's not me. It is we. I'm just out here putting a face on. Not even a pretty face, just a face. And you guys are out here taking care of all the people that really do matter. So that is awesome. Dude, I like the camera here. I just don't like the camera here when I'm reading chat. You guys are going to have to work with me on this camera thing. I'm trying to find like the best spot for it in my room. That keeps it real. That keeps it real. I. Cube, win for me. All right. Exile says SWAT can pick first, so we're going to let Twitch TV SWAT 242 pick our first race of the playlist. Let's get it. Let's get it. SWAT, my man, what are you putting on the list? What are we racing right now? Yeah, it definitely is a sleeper in B class. I totally agree. Revved up. Let's go. S-Class revved up. That's a speed playlist. I'm all about it, dude. I'm all about it. This is going to be sick. Let's go revved up. Now, let's see if I can just not skill issue during our revved up experience today. Let me go grab my car. Pull it out of the garage. We got way too many cars, you guys. Way too many S-Plus cars right now. And guys, I got all my sponsors on the side here. We got Tire Iron, one of my main mans over on Patreon. He's been supporting with the big, I'm used to pointing at the camera over here. He's been supporting me big since the get-go. We got our man Sagadrose, also a big supporter. Hakasuka UAE, huge supporter of the channel. Actually pushed me to do this tournament. And our man Bulky Boy 808, one of the main dudes that did gifted subs over on Twitch. That's just a few of them. I need to put my man Bodacious and Gale on the back of that car, the Toaster Crew. All right, we wait for our man SWAT to send it out. All right, SWAT sends it out. He's ready to go. We are lined up. Okay, he didn't want to do that one. Okay, oh, there it is. There it is. We're in there. We're in there. And just like that, our man Ronin Zero comes in with another $5 dono. That is week 2 for him. That's his second entry. That's going to put us at 1683.33. We're rolling. We're coming up on $1,700 quick. You guys are awesome. I am blown away by the generosity of the Cornnut crew and everybody that's a part of this. Let me pick my car and stop talking so much. Both of these guys are in F40s. That's a choice. That's a choice. We're going to chase along in the skyline. We got people rooting for Exiled Kiddo over here in the chat. Bodacious is rooting for him. We've got people rooting for SWAT. Both these teams, they've got fans in the stands and at home. All right, we pull up. We're ready to get it going. SWAT has got his name on the car. Black and white carbon fiber on that F40. Looking all right. I don't mind it. Doesn't say cornnutCrew or for the kids, but we'll accept it. They both got white F40s, so that's pretty tight. Let me pull off to the side here. Get out of the way. All right, those hard launching F40s are going to be something we got to go contend with. I should have just let them launch around me. All right, Power is a fast track. It was originally in B class before they shook it up and gave it to us in S, and they haven't done anything cool since then as far as the races are concerned. As we chase our racers here, it looks like they both got tore up. SWAT is out front, but Exiled Kiddo's right behind him in the draft, so he is going to have the ability to catch him back up. This is moving. This is moving right now. It's still anybody's race. It's going to come down to the last couple of corners, how both of these guys do. Both of those F40s, depending on what build they're using, go about 195. And so it's going to allow us to close the gap on them right now like we are, so we can get a little bit better advantage of the good racing. It looks like there's a little bit of bump and grind. Reckon's racing right now. It looks like could be desync. Woo! Exiled Kiddo gets toasted into a building. That is going to allow SWAT to get a lead on him and start walking away. On our screen, his car was sideways and just going for it, but I'm sure on his screen it was a lot spicier than that. But that is going to put SWAT out front when we've got 2 corners left in the race. I don't know that SWAT's going to be able to walk him down unless there's some kind of issue. Or excuse me, I don't think Exile's going to walk him down in this race unless there's some kind of issue with SWAT. SWAT is out front. He's got about 170 yards. He's going to take the first race. That is a 1:34.30 from SWAT. Exile Kiddo right behind him with a 1:36. Definitely some bump and grind. That's why this is Blacklist Racing, because for us to see, that's fun to see. That's fun to watch. Clean racing's great, but dirty racing's fun. I'm sure that there's a little bit of blood boiling right now. Exile's going to pay that one back when he gets a chance. Let's go. All right. We queue up. This is one of my not the favoriteest tracks. Exile is in that kind of eggshell colored F40. I like that. And then it looks like SWAT's out here in a Ford GT. Maybe he's been watching Militia Gaming. Was told that car was super meta, but we'll see how he does in it. I'm sure with a good driver, it used to be very meta. I'm still pulling for Exile in that F40. That's a damn good car, and I'd like to see this go to 3 races. SWAT is out front right now. It looks like SWAT went high and Exile went low, which is a unique way to go. Both guys have their own path through this. This is one of my worst tracks, so I'm going to try to just keep us in contention here so we can actually see what's going on. Alright, looks like both these guys got a little tripped up in that corner. SWAT is now chasing Exile Kiddo. Exile Kiddo was able to come around him. That is going to give the advantage to Exiled, and he is on one right now. He is boosting out of these corners and really cruising. He is making that F40 go. Ford GT in tow. He does have the draft train broke, so there's no extra boost that SWAT is going to be getting off of that F40 right now. But SWAT's trying to close it down. Exiled ends up going the low road. SWAT is going the high road. That's where we're going. That's my line. Let's see what these guys have got as we exit the off-ramp. They are now side by side. Both of these guys ducking and weaving, getting that boost up so they can go into this hairpin. Exile Kiddo still with the advantage. He's got about 50 yards on it. It looks like SWAT's getting a little hung up. I'm not sure if he's having some desync. It's looking like he was kind of hitting the wall without anybody helping him out on that. SWAT could be having some technical difficulties. Not really sure. He locked it in last race. But that is going to give Exile Kiddo that advantage right now. He's still on the run, but we are closing that gap down. Exile Kiddo is now in the danger zone. He is getting drafted. They both split again. Exile Kiddo goes down. SWAT goes up. SWAT is currently in the lead. He got the pass. We got the pass. Exile Kiddo had some problems on the down route. Exile Kiddo is now going to try to pass him up. We've only got a handful of corners left. And I'm going to miss it. Alright, they're side by side. SWAT's out front. Exile Kiddo's right next to him. We're looking at the yardage right there. They're going to the last corner. It's going to come down to the final straightaway. Which one of these guys has got it? It looks like it's going to be SWAT. SWAT wins it with a 2:35.88. Exile Kiddo right behind him with a 2:36. That is going to be SWAT for 2 on the trot right now. So he's got this playlist locked in. We move over to the fish hook, but it's only for exhibition because both of these racers have already got this one settled. SWAT's being distracted IRL. Does he have a whooper? SWAT pulls out a weapon of a car, and he's running the Maybach. Exile Kiddo queues up in the skyline. All right. Now we know that Maybach does about 202, 203. It's a pretty fast car. I'll be interested to see how these guys stack up against each other. I'm running this one out. We're gonna actually just try to see how we can do here. Turn up the brightness and the contrast helped me out a lot. Alright, as we come onto the back straight, both of these guys are quick in tow. They are right behind me. This is one of the top speed sections of the track. This is why you need a car that can go quick on the fish hook. Alright, we come into the left-hand turn. This is an easy skill issue corner for a lot of people, myself included. SWAT's right behind me in the Maybach. Exile Kiddo's a little bit behind him. Both these guys are out here zooming. And we'll find reverse eventually. Oh, Exile Kiddo gives us a boost, gets us back on track. We'll give him a boost, we'll get him back on track. I used to have a cat horn in this car, but apparently Need for Speed decided I didn't need to have it in there installed anymore. Just volume 4 things. He tries to murder us. Alright, that's going to be SWAT with a 216. That's pretty damn fast. SWAT had a very good race there for sure. Alright, that is going to put SWAT at 2 wins for this playlist. So the playlist has been sorted. That's going to go to SWAT. Really good stuff for our overall bracketing. That's going to put A2C one step closer to going to the tiebreaker. It is now going to go to Exiled Kiddo. Let's see what he's got in store for us. We still sit at $1,683.33. So we are raising so much money, you guys. It is fantastic. If you guys are tuning in late, we're raising money for the Wichita Children's Home. That is a charity local to me. They've got a lot of kids there right now that are needing help. They actually have a lot of little kids, like in diapers, little babies. And their biggest needs right now are diapers and wipes. And so we're going to be able to drop a good amount of money on them, and they'll be able to take care of those kids. So it's going to be awesome. That's what we're out here doing. So scan the QR code. We've got pinned messages. It's also in the YouTube chat as well. We've got a couple different places, so it's going well. Rapid response A-class is what Exile Kiddo is picking for us. Let's go take a look at that playlist. Rapid response is a Gauntlet playlist. Let's go. We're racing the cops. That's what I'm talking about. I was hoping somebody was going to pull that out. We're doing Factory Record, Lakeshore Express, and The Drop. Let's get it. Oh, I'm excited. When they dropped this stuff with Update 4, I put it right in the chat. I was like, Gauntlet and Porsche playlist is up for grabs, so you guys do it. And a lot of people didn't like that, but I see that my man Exile Kiddo did like that, and I'm with it because I think that's spicy. And I like the spice. The spice is nice, and it's what we want to see. There's 2 builds for the Skyline GTR. Honestly, the 2.9 liter V8 is my favorite. That's what you're seeing me run right now. The Rapid Transit record setting car runs the V12. All right. Mallory Designs in here, but hopes everyone's well. We are doing awesome. Yeah, we're going to get some Gauntlet racing going. I'm beyond excited for that. Let me move this down just a skosh. Yeah, that's a little better. I like that. All right. Let's get it. Let's get it. Actually, we're a little too much to the door. There he goes. Exiled Kiddo queues us up for rapid response. And we got 2 in there. So here's the deal. SWAT's already got his playlist in the books. Exiled Kiddo needs to take this playlist to keep the race going. If SWAT takes this one, he's going to score a point for his team, and we will go to the tiebreaker. Either way, it's all going to be fun. But I know that Exile's going to be wanting to win this one because it is his playlist. Let's see what these guys have got. It's a Rosa playlist from the floor up for sure. I've got this cool rap that Don Shogun put on there. I didn't get a chance to change the wheels. I should have. But it's got the Wichita Children's Home logo on the front. He did that. And it says it on the back. I mean, he did a really good job on this rap. It matches all their logos and coloring a lot. So shout out to him. Exile's got his name on the windshield. Self-repping out here. Whoop, whoop. It's the sound of the police. I will let these guys get past me, and I'll just get the hell out of the way. I'm going to try to chase though a little closer than last time, because if they break it on me, I'm going to have trouble keeping up with them. Exiled Kiddo started in front. He stays in front. We go into the first set of corners here. We're waiting on the blasting lights to show up. There they are. We got to keep it close. The further back you fall, the harder it is to interact, because the cops get worse. All right, Exiled Kiddo out front, SWAT on his side. Exiled is out here running. This is his playlist. He wanted to play with the cops. This is going to be spicy, you guys. I don't know what to expect. This is the first time this has ever seen tournament play, and I don't think any other tournament would allow it, so we are special in that regard. Exile gets a little further out front. SWAT gets a little loose. He's running that Rosa right now. A-Class Rosas. This is going to be a tough one because A-Class is a little harder to get away from these cops. SWAT is absolutely playing with the police right now, and Exiled is running away from it. He takes down the Corvette cop, gonna score some boost off of that. Exile's down by about 300 yards, so it's about everything he can do to catch back up. He's gonna be trying to collect some near misses on these cops. You can draft him as well. That's gonna allow to get a little more boost where you typically wouldn't. He's getting takedowns left and right. He must have some body armor on that thing. Exiled Kiddo's out front. He is still running away with it. He's got about 200 yards. He wins the race with a 127.56. SWAT right behind him with a 131.47. I can already tell that these are going to be some spicy races because the cops are just going to get more difficult. That was level 3. We go to ×4 cops on Lakeshore Express. This is going to be fun. I love this. Current task, don't get busted. Current task for me, finish the race, don't get busted. Like, if as the streamer and shoutcaster, it will really ruin everything if I get busted because I won't be able to watch the rest of the races. Oh, okay. SWAT is in that crazy looking Testarossa, and Exiled's in that white one with his name on it. Let's go. Both racers get a good launch. Looks like Exile pulled a little bit out on SWAT there. That's going to allow him to get side by side as we go down the back straightaway. There they are. The flashing lights are upon us. This is going to see who's got better reaction time. Who knows how to avoid the traffic. Who can get around the cops. It's a different level of racing here. You're not only racing your opponent, but you're kind of just, I don't know, racing yourself more than anything. Making sure that you just don't die. So these guys are going through the dirt section. As we come onto the jump, these cars bounce tremendously. Both of these guys set up a really good line to avoid the bounce. We land. SWAT's clean. Exiled's clean. Both of these guys are off to the races. SWAT starts to pull out a bit of a lead on our man Exiled. Now the cops are messing with me. They're messing with him. They're messing with everybody right now. Is the Corvette going to try to hone in and go after SWAT? Is he going to stay back here and mess with Exiled? I don't know what to expect from the NPCs here. SWAT is running with it. He's on the back straightaway. It looks like he got there pretty clean. We ended up playing with the cops a little more than I expected. Woo! Okay, dude. They're getting crazy. It's a spicy one. We're on the last lap. Exile Kiddo's got about 100, almost 200 yards out on, or no, excuse me. Exile Kiddo's 200 yards behind SWAT. SWAT is out front right now. We're just trying not to die. Like, I'm in full panic mode right now. And typically I'd pull over and look at the mini-map and show you guys where they're at, but I can't because I'll get busted. So we keep running. It looks like it's still 200 yards to SWAT on Exile Kiddo. That's going to split them up if SWAT wins this one, and it'll go down to the last race of the playlist for the deciding factor with ×5 heat cops. This is going to be awesome. Yeah, that gap is still 200 yards to SWAT. These cops are coming out of nowhere. They're coming with the speeds. As they go down the final straightaway, it looks like SWAT's got a good lead. He's in a safe position. He's probably going to take the dub here. We're waiting for those results to come in. Yes, he wins with a 2:11.08. Pretty fast racing from him. These cops are relentless. Exile Kiddo with a 2:14.84. Only 3 seconds behind him. We go to the last race of the playlist. That is going to be the deciding factor for this. If SWAT wins this race, he's going to win both playlists. He's going to get a team point for his team, which will take us into the third round. If Exile Kiddo wins this, it goes to the third playlist. And so, a lot of pressure riding on this one. These guys are getting a lot closer. It's getting fun. It's getting fun. We're on the drop. We are in the airplane cars. One little note you guys might have realized here, we're not picking cars. Once you select your car for the Gauntlet race, you're locked in. Not everybody knows that. So unless you've been playing some Gauntlet this week after the drop of the new update, you might not have realized that. So that's kind of a little thing that both these racers are dealing with right now. We've got Heat 5. We're all in this together. They're racing each other. We're just trying to survive. Exile Kiddo up the inside. It's going to get a little bit of a lead on SWAT. They're bumping. They're grinding. SWAT on the outside. Exile Kiddo's going to pull out the lead there. He's got about 10 yards on SWAT right there. Exile Kiddo is running with it. We're all trying to avoid the police and just get away. It's really close neck-and-neck racing here. They're side by side. Looks like Exile Kiddo goes up the inside, gets a good line, a really good exit with his boost. That's going to put him out front. SWAT is now in pursuit, and we've got cops all around. This is getting spicy, guys. As we run down the hill, we're going to start coming into the jump section of the track. Will there be roadblocks? What can we expect here? I really don't know. Okay, we got paid actors smashing paid actors. This is getting crazy. This is for the community, and the cops are crashing everybody. We're dealing with Raptors. That could be my friend Regera Slayer. He drives one of those. They're side by side. Exile Kiddo's still out in front, but SWAT is right next to him. It is really close racing. We're drafting that Raptor to try to catch up. As they go off the jump, both of those guys are touching. Apparently, we got a takedown on a cop. They landed on a car. They're landing on cars. They're side by side. We're catching back up here. SWAT is in second. We rear end SWAT, give him a little of a boost unintentionally. Exile Kiddo got an incredible jump. He jumped really low and got back on track. He is out front. SWAT is in pursuit. This playlist is going to go to Exile Kiddo. He wins too. We go to a tiebreaker playlist. Let's go! That is awesome. That's what I want to see. Really spicy stuff. I know that caught SWAT off guard. Did he expect Gauntlet? Because I sure as shit didn't. That was sweet. Let's go. Let's go. We go to the tiebreaker playlist. Okay. It's between these guys right now. Exile Kiddo's got 1 point. SWAT has got 1 point. Both of these guys are ready to go. All right. Good looking out, Bo. Ban foolish. For sure. That's an idiot. Anybody that's saying I'll take the money can go get fucked. To accuse me of robbing from a bunch of orphans is a very low blow. That would make me a thief and a liar, specifically to kids. If we were in person and you said that to me, we'd be having some other words outside that would probably escalate. So, bullshit. You gotta love people like that. Alright, let's spin the wheel. Are you guys ready to spin the wheel? I'm ready to spin the wheel. Let me pull up the PayPal homepage. Let's see if we got a little money raised. We're sitting at $1,683.33. We are doing awesome, raising this for the orphans. Let me pull up my wheel of spins. All right. It's all mixed playlists here. I didn't want to give an advantage to any team or any class, and so picking a bunch of mixed playlists is the way to go in my opinion, and it lets us see a bunch of different stuff. All right. Let's see here. Let me find a way to put this on the screen. All right, the wheel is on the screen. We're gonna spin the wheel. Let's get it going. It's way too big. The wheel is too big. You guys can see it. That's fine. All right, we spin the wheel. It's got 11 mixed playlists in it, and it looks like we're gonna run Cause and Effect. That is our winner for the playlist that we're running. So Cause and Effect, you guys, mixed tier. I low-key have to go find that now because I'm honestly not even sure what Cause and Effect is, to be brutal honest. Okay. All right. I think Cause and Effect was... We'll find it. Rosa. It's not here. I've gone to every other link or meetup except for the one that is probably in. There it is. It is Power, Skyline Sprint, and Big City Life. They are some top speed playlists if I've ever seen them myself. This is going to be a fun one. I will go over there. It looks like SWAT is already over there as well. SWAT, you are good to go. You can send that out if you'd like, bro. And we'll just join it. Isaac, can I join your server? No, bro. We are doing a closed tournament right now. We are in week 2 of that, and so we're doing 1v1s, and it's already set. So I mean, yeah, could you join the server? Sure, but you're not allowed in any of the races that I am in tonight. All right. This is it. This is the deciding factor for these guys. If SWAT takes the dub in this playlist, he is going to tie them up team for points. So we go to the third matchup between the teams. If Exile Kiddo takes this one, he's going to score the second point for Team Copium, and he's going to be taking his team into the finals. We've got all of our guys here. We're all in the Rosa. I think Exile Kiddo didn't realize it was B class. Was that an A? Yo, what's up?
So my B class that I have is giving me a rental. It's not giving me the cards that I have for B.
You don't have any cards for B?
Yeah, I have cards for B, but it's putting me in a rental for some reason.
Okay, well, it showed an A-class car. If that's not supposed to happen, if you don't have a car, like, we'll go ahead, we'll back out. We'll give you a minute to go set your car up, okay? We'll give you one more shot at that, because we don't... I know EA does that stuff. We'll leave the playlist. So the man just came to me and said that he's not able to get in. His cars aren't showing up in A-class, so we're gonna let him get his garage in order. And you know, let everything get back on track, because that's not how we want. None of these guys want to win that way.
Right. Because that's what it was doing to me earlier for B class, so I don't know why he's doing that.
No worries, Exile. Go get it, man. You're good.
Thanks.
No worries, man. We'll get you sorted. Way to be quick on that, and not just run a rental, because I would have been like, this is crazy. Do I have a setup for the 350Z? Not on purpose. I hear it's a decent drift car, but it's definitely not a race car. And the new ones that came with the update were supposed to be Legends cars, and they are so not. We got totally burned on that one, so. We wait on our man Exiled Kiddo to let us know what's going on with his garage. He's going to set up his cars right now. All right. While we take a break, if you guys are tuning in late, this is the Copium tournament. It is a charity event. We are in week 2. This is the semifinals. We started out with 22 teams. We've reduced it down to 11. We've got teams facing off in 1v1 battles with 2 or 3 members of each team, depending on how their teammates do. And it's single elimination to move on to the finals, which is next week. The winner of the tournament, that team will get $300. Second place gets $150. Third and fourth place teams both get $50 apiece. And during this, we're raising money for the Wichita Children's Home. That is an orphanage local to me. They got a lot of little kids. They need a lot of help right now. Their biggest request is donations, obviously, and diapers and wipes. They got a lot of little kids and diapers. So that's what we're raising money for. We're doing awesome. And if you donate with the QR code or the pinned messages in the chat, that gets you entered to win. During the finals, I'll be doing a spin the wheel drawing, and we'll be giving away a copy of the Crew Motorfest, Forza Motorsport, and Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown when those games come out. So you get entered to win those. Just any donation will get you in the entries, and you can get 1 entry per weekend. So if you donated last weekend and you donate this weekend, that's 2 entries. Donate next weekend as well, that's a 3rd, and we'll get you going. So SWAT, I think he is building a car. Exiled, you're on comms with us. What's up, man? Where you at? You building your car up?
Yeah, I'm putting my aux right now.
He's putting his aux right now. So he obviously didn't know that was going to happen, but we'll get it going. That makes sense. We want to make sure that both racers are in here with cars that they're comfortable in. You know, it's.
I'm ready now.
You're ready now?
Yeah.
All right, SWAT, go ahead and send it, my boy. We are good to go. Oh, SWAT's in the garage. We're all in the garage. All right, cool. Oh, I thought you sent it. I'll do it. I got it. There it is, cause and effect. Both of the racers are here. It was RNG for this playlist, so we'll see what these guys have got for us. Exiled, I hope you looked over your other cars too, man, because once we get 1 race under our belts in this thing, that's it, Bubby.
Yeah, no, we're good.
Alright, cool. Nah, I'm glad you liked the video today, man. S Plus was a hard one for me to build, but I'm glad that we got it done. Who won the first match? Yes, Lord JCS won the first match. Heck, so Hopium's on the trot right now. We are at the tiebreaker playlist for these 2 racers. SWAT is hoping to keep his team in it, and Exile Kiddo is trying to keep his team in it. So, or shut it down for Team Hopium and get them into the finals.
Go over there, Papa. Go over there.
Really spicy stuff. Let's
right there,
go.
okay?
Let's go. That's an aggressive, like, zebra striped with blood style livery. It's like the Lions got to it kind of deal. Exiled Kiddo went and built his car, and he took a few extra seconds to make sure he got his license plate straight. This man is legend. And Exiled Kiddo is off to the races. He is out front right now. He is holding it down. We are trying to tow. Right now, we're all in the draft of one another. So Exile's out there. SWAT's chasing him down, trying to get that yellow bar up as much as possible so we can hit it around these corners to get these cars up to speed. It's going to come down to a battle of redline tech. Whoever's better on that trigger to get that car up to top speed is going to be the one that's going to start gaining or pulling away. Both of these guys are really good on the redline tech side of things. They're neck and neck. I mean, the cars are touching essentially up there. All right, as we go into the right-hand turns, SWAT gets up the inside, bumps Exiled Kiddo into the grass. He hits the boost through that section. Exiled Kiddo is waiting for this corner, hits the boost through this corner to get his car back up to speed. He's going to close that gap down on SWAT. There's only a couple of corners left. It's a fast race here in the B class. Both of these guys are driving the fast car for it. Exiled Kiddo eats traffic. We chase him through it. That is going to allow SWAT to get the lead. He's coming around that last corner right now. SWAT is going to all but take this one. It just comes down to a disconnect at this point. So SWAT's going to win one of the races in the last playlist between these two racers. So it's going to come down to Exiled Kiddo right now. The pressure is on him. If he can win the next race, we go to the last race of the last playlist. And I love that. If SWAT takes this next one, he's going to give his team a match point. It's going to put both teams tied. So there's a lot riding on this. A lot of pressure for both of these guys. All right. So we are in A+. Let's see what Rosas we got here. The build for this Rosa is going to be the determining factor of this race, unless a little traffic gets involved, because this is a top speed race, absolutely. With the proper build, with the proper Rosa, if you're running the Century Rosa, and I got that build on the channel, self-plug, what's up? It'll do like 215 on this track in A+ class. These cars are faster than most of the S cars, to be honest. Alright, Exiled Kiddo gets a good hard launch there. That's going to put me and SWAT behind him chasing. Now, is it because he got just a really good launch? Or is it because he's using a build that accelerates a little harder and maybe doesn't have the top end? Is there a strategy there? We'll see how it goes. We're watching the yardage on the left-hand side. That's going to be the determining factor here on what kind of build he's got. If you see us rapidly gaining on... Whoa! That paid actor comes out of nowhere, murders SWAT. It looks like Exiled Kiddo touched him on the way, that car on the way by, and it just pulled out of nowhere and just took SWAT right out of the race. This is all but Exiled Kiddo's race to lose now. Depending on how traffic does, is going to be the biggest determining factor now, because there is not enough top speed in these Rosas to catch back up. So it's all pressure on Exiled Kiddo right now. He's got 1,000 yards on his opponent. How he responds and how he does this is going to be if he takes his team one step closer, because then they got one more race after this one that these guys got to do. This is going to come down to the last race of the last playlist. This is what I'm about. This is good racing, you guys. This is tournament play at its finest. That's how you know we've got a really even matchup. These guys are trading back and forth, win after win. We got paid actors getting in the way. Desync's all a part of it. And what can you do other than just smile and wave, boys? Just smile and wave. Alright, as we get this Rosa up on the legs in the final straightaway of this track, you'll see there's like 215, 216. This car is unreasonably fast. Exiled Kiddo is going to take the dub with a 145.74. We're tied right now. Big City Life in S Plus is going to be the deciding factor. Are one of these guys going to pull out a surprise? Are they going to drive something crazy in Big City Life? Are both of them going to pull out the Regera because that's actually the car you drive? It does look like that. This is the move. This is what it's coming down to. Let's go. This is the one. This race will decide the fate of these guys' match. Whoever wins this wins their overall match between the two players. If SWAT wins, he gets a point for his team. It goes to a third match. If Exiled Kiddo wins, he takes his team into the finals. There's pressure on both of these guys. SWAT gets a really good launch there. Exiled Kiddo right behind him. They are side by side. We'll see what these guys have got for us. They're crashing and thrashing. Okay. We teleported inside of somebody there. That was unique. Just Need for Speed things. SWAT's a little over the road. We go through the tunnel. As we accelerate out of the tunnel, this This track's got a lot of areas where there's all kinds of mistakes that can be made. These Regeras, they bounce. These Regeras, they fly. And they happen to be incredibly fast. I'm getting a little bit of lag, actually, which is kind of unexpected. They're side by side as they go through this right-hand turn. I'm trying to focus. Exile Kiddo still out front in a commanding victory position right now. As they go to the right-hand side, which is marginally faster. Both these guys have got the lines worked in. They're bumping back and forth. They're trading. There's a taxi that we eat. It looks like both of them... Whoa! Somebody got bumped. Somebody got pushed way out. That's SWAT. I don't know if SWAT got... Or I don't know if Exile Kiddo got reset and was waiting for him. Or if he also wrecked. We're still pretty close here. I was too focused on our crash. So Exile Kiddo's thrown by about 250 yards. But SWAT's right there. This is still anybody's race. This is spicy. It looks like SWAT got bumped and missed the exit there. Missed the checkpoint completely, which is insane. As we progress through the race, these guys are right there. One piece of traffic is all it takes. One mistake, and there's still a lot of really hairy corners coming up. It could go either way. As we go through the left here. Exile Kiddo still in a commanding lead. He's trying to take his team into week 2. SWAT is trying desperately to catch back up. He wants to tie it up on points. He wants so badly to get his team one more shot at getting into the finals. They are neck and neck. We're talking 70, 80 yards separates these two racers. And this is where it gets spicy. This left-hand turn these guys are about to go through is going to be a really determining factor. They both get through incredibly clean. So now it's going to be coming down to the chicane. There's a lot of traffic up here. Exile Kiddo's out front, but he's only up by 30 yards. They go through the chicane. They both get through there clean. It's going to come down right to the finish. Ooh, and it looks like SWAT gets hung up. He either eats the wall or crashes. Exile Kiddo takes the dub. He's going to be taking his week or his team into the finals. He wins the race for week 2 with a 2:36. That is going to be it. Team Copium into the finals. They've got their slot secured. SWAT gave it everything he could. That was super close. Insane. We got to give a big old shout out to A2C. These guys put up a hell of a fight. It has been an awesome match. What a way to start a Friday night. I'm on just hype right now. This is awesome. Good racing. Good racing. W's all around. Super, super cool to see. Shout out to Exile Kiddo. Shout out to SWAT. Both these guys putting on a show for us. Bringing it down to the last corners of the last race in the last playlist. You can't ask for better racing than that. You just can't. And you're only going to find that here in the Copium tournament, straight up. That's awesome. Just awesome. Oh, man. I don't know how we're going to follow that up because that was incredible racing. Really, really, really good. Oh. Whew. Shout out to the guys on Team A2C. That is Jordy George, Dion Drizzle, and SWAT. Those guys did awesome. Really good racing. We appreciate them being a part of this tournament and helping out. And Team Copium, which is Lord JCS, Exile Kiddo, and Hakasuka UAE, they're in the finals. They've got their slot. They're secured. They're breathing easy. We'll see how they do in Shapeshifter when that time comes. GG's, you guys. GG's. That was incredible. All right. As of now, we have raised $1,683.33 for the Wichita Children's Home. It's awesome. It is just wonderful to have raised that for them, and we love to see that. So we are truly blessed to have all that. All right. Let me put Team Copium on the board. All right, hold on a second here. Whooper is at the door. He would like in dramatically. I'm not going to let him. Let's take a look here. Okay, all right. Let's see who's up next in the overall race. Gotta get things set. Just checking all the messages, getting caught up on stuff. That was good stuff. That was good stuff. Jordy George is breathing. He thought he was gonna have to come out and play a tiebreaker. I'm sure that he wanted to be a part of that, but I'm sure that he's also breathing a lot easier since he doesn't have to do that. Because being the last guy to race and having to keep your team in it to progress has got to be like chest heavy. And I will say it is huge for these guys. If you've not raced or been a part of this, there is a level of pressure that comes with running a 1v1 that you do not experience running like a team race or really anywhere else. And a lot of these guys are experiencing it for the first time. There's a lot of pressure that gets put on you, especially when it's on stream and everybody's watching. And wow, we got wheel covers that have Brembo calipers on them. Aren't we sweet? Actually, out of all of them, I think those are my favorite, but sweet. They're the same thing. Volume 4. We are blessed. Swat, you did really good, man. You did really good. You're putting it down. You still could be the fastest auto racer. I don't know how many auto racers we got in there, but we're doing good. Let me look at the schedule here. All right. As we refresh the page, we're waiting for one is specifically rear rims. Oh, great. We receive an anonymous donation. These anonymous donors are coming in super clutch. $200. It was actually $206 because he paid the PayPal fee, or she. That puts us at $1,883.33, you guys. That's incredible. You guys are awesome. We're raising so much money for such a good cause, and I'm just overwhelmed. It's really special. So yeah, our total right now, 1,883.33, and we are getting so close to that $2,000 barrier. I didn't think we were going to hit that, honestly, at all. After last weekend, I was like, okay, all the teams really raised, they raised their money they put in, and I think that's, we'll do a little bit more here and there, but if we get above 2,000, I'll be surprised. And now I'm looking at this, I'm like, we're only $117 away from 2,000. Like, you guys are exceeding my expectations. I'm a small content creator. Like, go look at my YouTube channel. I got less than 7,000 subs. Look how many people follow me on Kick. We got like 130 people. But the Cornnut crew and the Need for Speed Unbound community, you guys are turning this into something that is more successful than a lot of other far larger content creators. And that's because my community, which is you guys, are the best. I will fight anyone that says otherwise, because we're doing more with the little than what the big guys do with their much. It's all about how you use your talents. And we're not burying them. We're using them for good, and you guys are awesome. So thank you so much, guys. You continue to bless. And that $200 dono, man. Like, we've got a couple of those tonight coming in anonymously. So, and they were different people. I will say that. We've had 2 different anonymous donors for $200. And a lot of 5s and 10s, and just every little bit helps you guys. And we're blessing some little kids. Oh, that's sick. That's so awesome. Oh, I'm so pumped up right now. Hiya! Hiya! And on top of that, we just got another $10 dono on that 200 we just got. So that is going to put us at $1,893.17. Gosh, we're killing it. We're killing it. You guys are awesome. You guys are just on one right now. Potentially, We could do a little Need for Speed the Run. I could do some exhibition matches. We could run around and just race for a little while. I think I'd probably rather keep it on Unbound. Let me see what the next one's queued up for. We got half as many teams this week.
9 p.m.
9 p.m. 9 p.m. Okay, yeah, we got about an hour and a half to kill. Looks like Lord JCS is wanting to play the video game. If Los Catos and Team Morosa come around a little early, we'll grab them and put them in there. But for now, I think we're good. I don't think I've got any Saturday morning stuff. Am I gonna get to sleep in the morning in tomorrow, dudes? Crazy, crazy.
Sleep's overrated.
Yeah, if you're me, it sure is on the weekends. It takes me forever to wind down after a stream where I'm just hype and like bringing the energy. It's like working a full day and then immediately going to sleep afterwards. It's like you just can't. You got to wind down for an hour.
Bro, with that vibes that are going on right now, how can you sleep?
Yeah, no, the $10 donation, Jordan, that's Jordy George. He put that in there. So, guys, if you want to join up. Let's race for a little while. Let's have some fun.
I'm down.
All right, let's go. Let's go find ourselves a little playlist. SWAT wanted the cash and the bragging rights. I respect that so much, dude. I'll tell you right now, winning this tournament is bragging rights. I was on the winning team for the Need for Speed League. Need for Speed League, they ran an Unbound tournament. There were some good teams in there. I'm not trying to take anything away from those guys, but the team I was on, we swept. We didn't lose a single match. I am watching races take place right now that the times are faster. Like, there's a lot of teams that are turning up here that if they competed in the Need for Speed League, they would have been a far closer contender than some of the other people that were there. Like, we've got a very high caliber, high tier of racer right now that is participating. We've had a lot of guys that were already eliminated that were super fast. And big shout out to a handful of the teams that were like, fuck it. We're not going to win, but we're still participating, because that was the mindset for some of these guys, and they just wanted to be a part of this to make it the biggest tournament that Need for Speed Unbound has ever had, probably ever will have. We're raising the most money for a charity that's going to be raised via Need for Speed Unbound. I put that challenge out there. Some other content creator wants to raise more money playing Need for Speed. I'd love to see it. Go give it to some kids. And we're giving away the most prize money to the racers because that's what's up. My mindset going into this was like, okay, if I give $500 to the orphanage receives $500. I feel good about myself. We're done. If I put $500 up as a prize pool and I hype this up and we turn it into an event, how much more money can we raise with that seed? And how much more fun can we have as a community by doing that? And that's what this is about. And obviously, it's being incredibly successful. So it's you guys have shown me that if I build it, you will come, and that's what I want. I will continue to do this. It probably won't be on Unbound, but we're gonna be playing other games. We are gonna be doing more tournaments. You have a commitment from me. I'll do this at least once a year, but I think every 6 months is reasonable. Give me a month to plan it, a month to do it, and then a couple of months of rest, and then I'll be ready to do it again. As often as we can for the kids. But you guys also do have a commitment from me. Any money that we raise is going to be for people. Don't get me wrong, I have nothing against raising money for pets or, Humane Society, this, that, and the other. But I think that people get kind of skirted to the curb. That's where my heart's at. Now, it could be for kids in schools. It could be for a lot of different charities out there. But I will pick smaller charities to where we can donate directly to them, and the money that they receive, they're going to just put right into the system that they have. Not like, what is it, Susan B. Anthony, the breast cancer awareness. When you donate to them, they take 85 cents off every dollar and then pay their employees with it and pay for marketing. And then they take 15 cents so that the way they can make people aware that breast cancer exists. What a great foundation. And they raise millions every year. It's a total waste of resources. I hate it. Don't get me wrong. I think breast cancer is a very serious thing, and it hurts a lot of people. But bringing awareness to a disease doesn't really cure it, does it now, folks? Anyway, I'll get off my soapbox. You guys are awesome, and we're doing it right here. Okay, we got 16 on server. Let's go make some room.
I think I just lost everything again.
All of your stuffs?
Yep. but it crashed or it corrupted again. I love this.
Dude, you gotta just love Need for Speed.
I love EA.
Oh yeah, EA. Specifically, EA owns Criterion, so Daddy puts pressure on the smaller company, and the smaller company's got a bunch of devs that don't know what they're doing. They want to make woke beanies instead of racing games and decent, no problems. I see some playlists already getting sent out. Our friend Mean Cat is on the button right now, sending it out to the people. Oh, D-Ray, you'll never catch me donating money to a public school system. And I will explain that because I think there's a lot of misinformation out there. How much of a budget your public school system in your area has is stated every year. How much the state gives, how much the county gives, and how much the Fed gives, okay? In my local county, the teachers were wanting to go on strike because they weren't getting paid enough. And there was all this big push because schools aren't making enough money. Here's the contrast. Between the state and the Fed, the federal government, each student per head from kindergarten through high school, it was $32,000 was given to the school. So whatever school that child attends, here's a check for 32 grand for the school year. That's a fortune. I send my kids to a private school because I don't want them to be in the public school system. Me and my wife, we sacrifice a lot to make that work. But smaller classrooms, they're not getting a lot of stuff shoved down their throat that shouldn't be. It's a decision we make. To send my children to a private school, when all 3 of my kids were in private school, it was costing us about 10 G's a year. That was for all 3 of them combined. So if the private school, for about $3,500 a student per school year, can make it work, how come the public school system with 10 times the amount of resources can't figure it out? They're bad stewards with their money. That's what it is. Why does every school need to have the biggest football stadium and all this stuff? It used to be most schools in the area would share one school's big football stadium. The biggest county would have that. And it's not that way anymore. And I won't have it. And I won't hear anything else from anyone else. I've looked at the data. I dug into this. And as far as I'm concerned, it's another government-run program that is run really poorly. And where's the money go? Somebody's pocketing it. And apparently it's not the teachers. So go look up how much these people are making. Go look up how many teachers versus teachers' assistants and non-student staff they have on like their payroll. So if you've got 10 teachers, how many other people work at the school that are not interacting with the students but are still on the payroll? If you have 10 counselors to 10 teachers, that's not really a very good ratio. Anyway, just so you guys know, because I was super passionate. I literally had to stop talking to 2/3 of my friends' wives one year because they were in the teaching system and they were just so on the Kool-Aid of like their teachers union wasn't, they didn't have enough resources and all these poor teachers. And I was like, no, you like go to the top and yell at them. Like, you guys, if you go on strike, don't attack the people that are paying the taxes. Attack the state and the government for using your money poorly. Like, nah. All right, we're 15 on server. We've got room. We've got room.
Build everything again. I'm gonna bitch and moan all night. I'm gonna mute myself.
It's all good. Keyboard Racer got in here. All right, let's run a playlist. Let's play the video game. I'm kind of on one right now. Let's do the scenic route. I want to do that one. No, Lakeshore's Most Wanted, dude. Hell yeah, we doing this one.
We doing 1v1s or we doing open lobby?
15. We got room. Get in here, boys. D-Ray. Yeah, no, you come from a low-income home where you were lucky to get reduced lunch or free lunch. That's what's weird to me. Like, there's kids that need it. And then the state's going to come in and be like, well, you have to serve them this many calories. You've got to do this. Dude, lunches when my brother and I were in school were fire. You get a pizza, chicken sandwiches, burgers. The lunches of today's schools, really, like, they're very similar to what prisoners receive. I can't do it, man. The state, I'll tell you what, we'll take a poll right now, or I'll just wait for chat to figure it out. All you guys, if you can name one government-run program that functions correctly and is a good steward of its money, I'll donate a lot. Like, I'll start giving out gifted subs like it's going out of style. It doesn't exist. And so, like, why are we letting the state and the government run our schools? Leave my kids alone. That's why I've got my kids in a private school. That's why I'm really, really hands-on in their lives. Because, dude, letting somebody that's a government employee raise your kids for 8 hours a day is not the right thing, you guys. I'm a passionate parent, right? We're out here. That's why we're raising money for the kids. Try to take care of these dudes and ladies. All right, let's go. Keyboard Racer is out front right now. I'm actually racing. I'm so used to chasing these dudes that clearing F1's a nice car. I like that. And Cornnut takes the lead. Yes, let's go. I haven't been able to win races in days. Oh, we turned that dude's car around. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, little Skyline boy. Do we go behind the car? We go behind the car. Oh! I hit a car. I died. I had a problem. Oh, you hit a cop. All right, let's go. Let's go. There's still hope. There is hope for our race yet, boys. And if you guys are just tuning in, we are just hanging out, racing, and chilling until we get our next matchup of the night. That's going to be right around 9 p.m., so we've still got about an hour. Holy crap. No, I don't think I can close that gap. Whatever, dude. That Corvette does not go that fast. We've built it. We know the truth.
GG, Alex. GG.
GG, bro.
Which Corvette? Someone speed sticker.
There's really nothing for the Camaro SS. It's just a heavy car. I've got a couple of builds on the Camaros, both the old one and the new one, and you get what you get. There's no... I can't just take a car and make it good. I can build it as optimal as possible, and I've done that with those cars, and you just get what you get. Alright.
That was poopy. Super poopy.
The old one was fun to use. The Bugatti engine.
We are going to refresh our dono page here, see if we've got any more happening. All right, we still sit, which is I say still like it's a bad thing. No, we sit at the amazing number of $1,893.17 raised for the Wichita Children's Home. Guys, we are killing it right now. We've raised so much money for these little kids, and it's still coming. This is only the second weekend. I mean, I'm truly blown away by the amount of generosity that you guys have as a group, and I'm thankful to be a part of it.
Everybody get busted. Oh, you just dusted one.
Let's go, let's go. We are accelerating here. Pepega, full Pepega. Let's go. Oh my god. All right. We're pushing like 240 right now. We lost a lot of pace. Oh, it's only 2 laps? Yeah, dude, I didn't know it was a 2-lap race either.
I'm getting violated back here, man.
Yeah, that's I mean, the cops are vicious, bro. They're out here.
Gonna have to make a little pit stop, so I am critical right now.
We hit that dude so hard he did a front flip.
Another person got busted.
Let's get it. Yeah, the old Camaro is absolutely spicy. Hex knows the game there. $159.59. That is my number through and through. I'm with it. That's perfect.
Shame we didn't do it in the F1.
Oh, Keyboard Racer and Mean Cat, either they quit out or they got busted. Let's go. Let's go. Nismo Fangirl here to play video games. Let's get it. She is on team Redacted Haters. That's link up. In my Discord, if you type in the word link up, you get a 60-second timeout. We don't like link ups here. What's up, Nismo? And we got 14 on server. We got room, you guys. Shoot, if we got 14 on server, I need to... The Cougar was a dark horse car. I did not expect to see that thing get pulled out and raced as fast as it was. That was omega dope. That's the kind of stuff that's like out here gaining my respect. And when I see in cars that have no business in my mind being in tournament play, and it's like, oh hey, by the way, and I'm competitive. What's up? Like, let's go. Alright, I pulled over so that way I could leave the party to let more people in. So if you guys want to play, join on me. I think we have 14 on server. But we're going to try to catch up to Jordy up here. He's giving us a real run for our money.
Let me have this, alright, Alex?
Do what?
Let me have this one.
No. If you win, it's because you won. Not because I gave it to you. That's how it used to be, man. I taught my eldest daughter how to play Magic when she was little. Oh, that car is in a specific
God,
spot.
that's amazing. Good for you. I'm happy for you on that.
Yeah, she was like 9, 10 maybe.
That's impressive.
And so, well, I would make decks, and like I need to play test them. And so I taught her how to play, and I never let her win. Anytime that she would make a misplay, I'd be like, okay, let me see your hand right now. I'd be like, okay, so we just played that, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna win the game because of it. But if you had done this, and then tapped this and done this, you could have done this, and it would have put you in a lot better spot. And
taught her how to actually think.
Oh yeah, taught her how to play her hand, taught her how to play the moves, what to look for. I'm like, if I do this, but I'm still sitting on mana here, you gotta expect that I'm gonna do this. And so play around that. Or am I baiting you with it? Well, eventually, she got pretty good. We used to have a Magic card game night at my house, where I would have between 15 and 20 guys come over and we'd play Magic. And so I've been playtesting with her for a while. She was good, and I had a pretty good elf deck that was pretty cracked. You just bring them out, and then you have a mana machine that you just ramp into insane. Anyway, our other friend had just spent GG's Jordy had just spent probably about $80 on some cards to make a vampire deck that he thought was just super cracked. He wasn't gonna lose, and she played him. And he was like, oh, no, yeah, I guess I'll play you. Yeah, you can see what all these cool cards do. And I distinctly remember I'm in the kitchen. I hear her going, okay, I do this, I tap those, and I believe that's the game. And I'm like, Oh! He was so mad. He's like, run it back. She wiped the floor with him. He was legit triggered and upset. And my daughter's just like, we're done here. And I'm like, that's it.
great.
That's it. There's no greater feeling as a parent when your kid just wipes the floor with an adult in their place. You know, like I was so hype on that.
That's awesome. Game did your daughter play?
That you're trying to make super villains with that.
Do we run? Do we run the new car? Yeah, we'll try it.
Alex.
We'll try it.
No, Alex.
What's up? What's up, Bulky? What's up, man? We're streaming. We're doing the Copium tournament. What's going on?
No. What game did your daughter play?
Oh, Magic the Gathering.
Oh, I got you.
I was big into that for a little while. She now plays all kinds of stuff, and she's pretty good at it. Shoot, all my daughters play games, and they enjoy it. Shoot, my youngest, we play that game, Just Act Natural. It's like that you blend in with a bunch of NPCs, and there's somebody that's like floating around on a cloud, and they're trying to pick out the real players. And her and I play that. And when I'm in the cloud, I ask which one she is, and I don't shoot her, so that way she can win. Because she's little, she's 9. But when she's the cloud, I tell her, I was like, that guy right there with the hat by the tree, he's a real one. Get him, get him, get him. And we just cheat. Like, I give her insider information so she can win. And it's so funny because my middle child, who is a little older than her, is 12. She doesn't like to play that way. She doesn't think that's fun. She's like, I'm not going to play with you guys if you guys are just going to cheat. And my youngest is like, it's me and Daddy versus the world. We're going. I'm like, hell yeah, let's go. Some of you guys might have tuned in for that stream. That was the one that was playing Balloons TD6 with me and basically telling me what I needed to click on.
I got you. You guys doing the Copium races?
Yeah, man. We actually just got done with one of the battles. It was quite a good one, and now we're kind of just racing and hanging out until about 9 p.m. is the next group there's queued up for. So we're just keeping the game rolling. Trying to catch up to Lord JCS up there. He's walking away with it.
Yeah,
Oh, these police! Mean cat in the cougar.
Jordy, this is where you left me to? You left me abandoned with that bum in that party.
You're so quiet, my boy. It's so hard for me to hear you.
Hold on.
What are your friends now?
Nah, he's not.
Yo, hello?
Yo, hello?
Yo, Alex, I'm 10 years old and I'm a really big fan of yours.
Oh, well, dude. Awesome. I'm a big fan of you, man. Thanks for watching. Don't repeat anything I say. But build the builds.
Thank you, man.
GG boys. And girls.
Someone just left the playlist.
All right. Who won that one? Jordy George gets second. JCS takes the dub in the Testa Orca Rosa. Oh, he had like 10 seconds on us. He blew us away. Long climb. I know a car. Oh, I can't change cars. We're in this EV for the rest of the game.
I completely forgot about that. I would have not chosen.
No, Gail, we're not gonna go probably see the Barbie movie. I didn't really care for it too much. It's PG-13. There's a lot of questionable content in there for my younger ones. Just not a movie they need to see. I'll let them watch some of the like more violent movies because that's just kind of part of it. But yeah, nah, the Barbie movie didn't really sync up with what I was trying to let them see. Yelkin says teach D&D to them. It's funny you say that because they want. I tell them stories and they'll ask, "Hey, Dad, can you tell us a story?" I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely." So I tell them old stories from when I played D&D and just some of the stuff we've gotten into, and they really quite like it a lot. And last night I was playing Baldur's Gate 3, and my youngest was like, "What game is this? You roll dice?" And I was like, "Yeah, you got to roll dice to see if you can pick locks or if you can persuade people to do stuff. She's like, oh, like the game you used to play. And I was like, yeah, like that. She's like, well, what can you do? I'm like, well, right now we're actually we're killing all of these guards because we're trying to break into this house. She's like, you're bad guys? I'm like, no, not really. It just looks like we're bad guys. But one of these days we will be playing some D&D as a family. I'll try to get their mom into it too. Go on some serious adventures. I don't know if we'll actually do D&D. We might do one more in line with like Star Wars, because Star Wars D&D or Star Wars like RPG like that is a little easier for them to get into because they've seen a lot more of the Star Wars content than they have the fantasy stuff. And so when we're using our imaginations and explaining stuff, it's a little easier for them to wrap their head around it, you know? They can identify with a Jedi or a lot of the other races that are in that particular game as opposed to D&D. It's like, yeah, they know elves and they know gnomes, but halfling, what's that? Orc? Yeah, is that like Shrek? You know, it just kind of is lost on them. I literally just put this car in reverse. That was wild. 2 gears, not enough gears. Did I miss it? I did miss it. Super unfortunate. Ha, Jordy, you suck, peace nerd.
These cops are dirty.
Yeah, dude. I just feel like I'm racing with an 8-player cornnutCrew lobby. It's not even that bad. It's like I'm used to this chaos. I live for this shit. Like, let's go.
Oh, that's my podium gone.
No, not Lord of the Rings. Dungeons and Dragons. That's kind of its own fantasy. So we were talking about playing that. But if I was gonna play a tabletop RPG style game, I would probably play, like I say, one in the Star Wars universe. It's a little easier to get into. Make my night. Tell me to Beyonce, slide it to the left. Maybe. Slide that slider all the way to the left. To the left. We are full Beyonce on this one. That's what we would say. Later, nerds. I'll see you soon because my car's not that fast. I should have made you donate $5 to the children. It's alright. If that's all it took to make your night, I'm all in it. Okay, goodbye, Nisma fangirl, in your super fast car. Jordy George in the super brown. It's got the toast livery. Brown on top, cream on the bottom. His toaster's broken on one side.
Oh, I messed up. Take that. Oh, I got wrecked.
Reaper out here in the Fox body. I like that car. That's good to see. We say au revoir to Jordy. Later, nerd. Alright, who's got the spice coming up here into this right-hand turn? This will make or break our players. Me, specifically.
It broke you.
Yeah. I broke. That corner broke me.
I had to handbrake that turn.
I just full committed, man. I sent a 3-bar into it. I was like, we're either going to die like men, or we're going to cruise through here with speed. We died.
There's no such thing, cruising that speed.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
This way a ton.
This man in a test road has been up here just calm up here, man.
Yeah, when you're in first, it's a little easier. The Fox
Oh,
body
yeah,
is
being first
absolutely
is
fun to
way
drive.
easier.
Andy asked, is the Range Rover any good? Not really.
Nope. Sorry, the
Gail, no, not really a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. That's just, it's not what I live for out here. I am going to take a short breather. Luco got busted. Rip.
I heard
Okay.
Gran Turismo was good.
Let me go and, I'm going to let Whooper out. I'm going to burn one real quick, and then I'll be back, and we will continue this insanity. Guys, there's a link up live right now, and we're 15 on server. If you want to play, we've got room. We've got about an hour before our next battle starts, so we're going to be kicking it.
I know. Hey, the link. Oh, baby, something else.
It's a trap.
It is a trap, bro. It's a trap. Don't do it.
It's a trap.
Don't do the link up, boys. The skating route lord? Alright. Alright. I'll go for it to the 40. And Nismo. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Oh, yeah.
Thanks for the boost.
The social things, dude. Okay. I have no idea what to. Ah. Lord, yeah.
Come here, Lord.
And they're pulling for me. You can. Oh, okay. If you two want to pass me, just do it. Hi. That's my fault. Okay, you two.
I've almost returned. I'm going to top up my tea, put a little honey in it so I don't lose my voice, move the car forward a little bit, and then we'll be ready to play it again. I'm going to put the desk back into seat mode so I'm not super hype. That way I don't lose all my energy for the awesome battles to come. I'll be right back.
Passing by and all I think about is when we went to school. Flipping off police, drinking beers underage in a swimming pool. But times have changed and we're old now. I think our heat's getting cold now. And now I'm just in love with your cold shoulder. Cause we fight and then we make love. We break up and then we 2 o'clock and now we're day drunk. Love it when we hate fuck. Nobody can change us. Love it when we hate fuck. Nobody can change us. Love it when we hate fuck. Nobody can change us. I cannot fall asleep without you by my side, but when you're here I'm all cold. Yeah, we got something special, but I cannot be the main act in a bi-roll. Tell me what you gonna do when they catch us, when they pull out big guns and they blast us. The final end to our mad love. Cause we fight and then we make love. We break up and then we 2 o'clock and now we're day drunk. Love it when we hate fuck. Nobody can change us. When we dance and then we fall hit the speed and then we slow down. 2 o'clock and now we're day drunk. Love it when we hate fuck. Nobody can change us. Love it when we hate fuck. Nobody can change us.
Alright, putting the desk back in chair mode. Jordy's black and tan wraps make you thirsty? Right on. Make sure the cam is actually pointed at me right now.
Well, if they want it, it will be in the library.
I think that's all my cars again.
What's the first race?
I don't know, dude. Pick a Rosa.
I didn't like races.
It's road tripping.
Alright.
Oh,
Love these full lobby races. I do too, JCS. It's good stuff, man. Good stuff. Alright. We are kind of in a, not a lull, but we're in an intermission, if you will. We're just having some fun, some exhibition races, just cruising with everybody. Waiting for our next race to start this evening, which is going to happen in about 50-ish minutes when these teams will be getting online for their time slot that they committed to. I crash.
Skill issue.
Maybe, dude. Maybe. Traffic issue, I guess. Oh, what's up, skill issue? Peace, dude. Like,
Okay, so I'm pretty glad I'm not running that against
Whooper is outside the door. He would really like to be in here with us, but I won't let him. Oh no! Nismo Fangirl eats a van, causes me to eat missed checkpoint.
This is a skill issue.
Sad Rose is trying to get in here. He's trying to play the video game with us. We're floating. We're doing roaster things. We're trying to bring it back. We're actually in last place right now. It's not amazing. But there's Jordy. Come here, my boy. Be a real shame if somebody made you miss the checkpoint. All right, keyboard racer is in front of us. We're gonna try to walk him down.
He's got like one can't be a corner doing without the main dog.
We're gonna fly over him. Let's go! That was very Too Fast, Too Furious. Very Cash Money. Oh yeah, I was like mentally preparing for a shortcut that we don't take here. Oh, we murdered that van.
You're so used to riding that road to the floor.
These my fangirls right in front of us. Let's see if we can walk her down. I'd like to see that turn into a 2-bar. There it is. Let's go. Bridge is down. What amazing luck. Start swiping some cars. Grabbing some near miss action there. No, little taxi. You son of a bitch. Yeah, Whooper doesn't like the office. He when he's in here, he wants to go out. When he's out there, he wants to be in here. I have his bed in the living room right now, and that's where he's gonna live. All right, JCS with a 425. We finished the race. No DNF, we'll take it. Oh, sad cry face on JCS. We love that. That's funny. Alright, I want to do some S+. I want to show off that Elise, or Exige, excuse me, with all the goofiness on it. It's kind of like Mean Cats, but way cooler. Yeah, no, Dan Palmer. There is no Daddy Alex. He's. I have children and I love them, and I'm not a animal parent kind of thing. There's people that are into that. I'm not. That ain't me, dog. That ain't me.
What the fuck's it?
Gail, I'm glad you noticed. Yeah, we put the tracks back there today. I need to get a lot more to fill up that wall. Look at this unit of a vehicle. Let's see how many Regeras I can get sold.
Lord.
If you turn up in a Regera and you take an L, sell it. No, D-Ray. No, D-Ray. No. I didn't. That dog has a mom and a dad, and they're not me. I feel like it cheapens the relationship I have with my actual children. I would die for my kids as a parent. I would give that dog away. Like,
Okay, move the dog in right there.
oh, you guys. This is no supercar. It's a little duber.
Volvo 242. So,
Yeah, whoever's in the Volvo 242, that's a choice. You woke up and just chose violence. Like, I don't...
I just hate life
No
balance.
problems. That's what he did.
Dude. I was on a good line. I made contact with somebody. It threw me off real bad. Suck a nerd. Yeah, no, if I gave my daughter's dog Whooper away, she'd be very unhappy with me. That's why I have him, because I love her. Not because I wake up in the morning and go, oh, I just love Whooper so much. And then you guys are like, oh, we're for Team Whooper. I'm like, why not? Why not any other team? Like, full Papega. We are on one right now. Oh my god. It's a route. It's a route, you little thing. You murder my little car. Oh, Nismo fangirl! Do we beat her? It's gonna be close.
Yeah.
Maybe we got it. We did. Super close. We tied. We actually tied with Nismo fangirl. Look at that. It's 230-33, 230-33, 230-55 by Keyboard Racer. I mean, we're right there. This idiot is literally barking all over the house. No. Quit. He cannot be trusted. Never seen a tie. I've seen a handful. They're not as common as you might think, but they're not like super rare. I mean, this game only has to the hundredths, not to the thousandths, like a lot of other games do. It's like Kart Racer or Kart Rider Drift literally has to the thousandth. Mario Kart to the thousandth. Racing game that's I don't want to say serious, but it's got some kind of seriousness in it. Oh, I forgot we have 8 in this car. Sitting there bouncing off a 7th gear. Okay, this is not necessarily... Oh, we would have been okay. Jordy, that's a choice, my man. Hex, a member for 2 months, gets the badge. Let's go. Winning Hook, what's up, brother? I really got taken advantage of there, you guys. I'm not like, not proud. Not proud. Let's see how we do here. Suck it, nerds. Let's go, little elites. Let's go, Siege. Come on. Give it your all. We can beat them. We can beat them. They're catching us. We don't have enough top end. All right. We're in there. We beat Reaper and Jordy. That's all that matters. Oh, Winning Hook, we're doing great, man. We had a crazy good battle to open up the night with, open up the weekend with. We're sitting incredibly pretty at $1,893.17 raised for the charity so far. So that's like fantastic. I'm checking right now to see if we have any more.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
Alex, can you friend me?
Find you?
Friend me.
I can try.
I sent you friend request.
What's your name?
Black_90787.
Oh yeah, I see that there. I'll see that. I'll get you added here in a moment, my boy. I'll get you going.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome, buddy. You guys are a little crazy up there. Kind of making it kind of tough to drive the vehicle. That black van was trying to make sure we didn't finish the race. That dude was on a mission. I don't know why I'm driving this little dinker. It just doesn't have the top end. Ooh, 230. Look at us. FXK Evo, McLaren F1. There's so many other cars I could have picked. Ooh, that guy's flying. That was really quite special. That was something a little different.
Or a green Regera, I heard it's the fastest car.
Yeah, well, yeah, the green and purple Regera, those two ones are omega cracked. Whew, whew. Well, that's quite a line. We were in full go-kart mode there. That was wild. Purple, green. Yeah, I accepted your friend request there, buddy. Dark gray? No, green. Green. That's Seikei and Hex's colors for their cars, and they're the fastest guys in S Plus that I know, and so. We got a lot of honking and cats out here. Alright. Yeah, guys, if you're watching on YouTube, go ahead and like the stream. Lets everybody else know what's going on. It helps the YouTube algorithm put it in front of other people. And we can just bring attention to this awesome cause we've got going on. Yeah, Grass Toucher. No, I do too, by the way. Like, oh, for sure. We got about half an hour until we run the next matchup for the night. Off meta, we're gonna get spicy. We're gonna grab the Herbie car.
Well, you said that was like top 5.
Copart Regera.
Rat race. Oh god.
Yeah, this is a fun one.
We have raised a bunch more money. I gotta look at this transaction. It looks like somebody dropped a hundo. Our man Scott drops $103 because the $3 was paying for the PayPal fee. That is going to take us to a grand total of $1,993 raised for the children's, I can't even talk, Wichita Children's Home. That's insane. We are $7 away, you guys, from literally being at $2 grand, which is a huge amount raised for a charity from the kindness of the heart of people. And there's a lot of people out of country that are raising money for a little, like, local orphanage to me. I say little, but it's not that small. So you guys are awesome. You're making it happen. Scott's getting that second entry. He donated last weekend as well, so he's getting his entry in, trying to win those games. Actually, that's probably not the reason he's donating. He's donating because he's a good dude. But there's a lot of people that are donating in their own ways to this, you guys. There's all the racers are donating their time. All my admin team and everybody helping me on the backside of things. Nil Kappa, Lexar, Tetsu, Hakasuka. There's a bunch of guys that are just back here helping get everybody organized and set up. Sadrose, just there's actually too many to name. Splash the Orca, he's helping too. A lot of guys just making it work so that way this goes pretty smoothly, helping me out because I wouldn't be able to do it by myself. And they're donating their time and their mental fatigue because sometimes it's a little stressful getting everybody dialed in. So it's wonderful. Oh, yeah. Scott gave that boost over the bridge. Let's go. So, yeah, $1,993.17. We're going to hit $2,000 tonight, which is so far in excess of what I thought we were going to raise the entire time. And we're just scratching the surface of week 2 semifinals. You guys are really awesome. It's a pleasure to be a part of this and to have you guys helping me do it. It's well, I guess I'm helping you guys do it. It's kind of the other way around. Hopefully, when we do the next charity event for Alex's motorcycle fund, it's as successful. I kid. I would never do that. All right. We got an RX-7. We got an RX-7. One's crazy looking. Dion's out there in that one. The other one's more normal looking. Nismo Fangirls in that one. That's not a Nismo. That's a Mazda. Oh, and Herbie takes the lead. Let's go, little buggy. Let's go. Let's go. We got it. We got it, dudes. Oh, okay. Team Katos is ready, and they're waiting on Team Arosa. Okay, okay. Grass Toucher says, Lexar. Why not Gatos? Nah, Team Katos. No, Scott, I would never waste my money on a duck. Don't get me wrong, they're really pretty bikes, but I had a buddy that bought one brand new, 2021, off the showroom floor. Drove to Texas to buy it, bring it back to Kansas. At a light, I looked down, I'm like, yo, your bike is smoking, but it doesn't smell like burning, it smells like melting plastic. The fairings were rubbing on the exhaust because the heat shielding hadn't been installed correctly from the factory, and so it like bubbled up and melted his lower fairing. And when he called the dealer and sent him pictures, they're like, well, you know, these are all handmade, so that's kind of part of it when you buy a handmade bike. I'm like, what? I couldn't believe it, man. Like, they just brushed it off like that's just kind of a thing that happens. It wasn't like it wasn't a surprise to them. And I'm like, if I buy anything and it fucking melts at a stoplight, we're gonna have a conversation about quality control. Like, so no, Ducatis and Triumphs are not my brand. I've seen enough stuff firsthand with those particular brands that I'm like, nope, I'm good. I want a BMW S1000RR. I want any of the ones that somebody paid for the carbon edition, so it has the carbon fiber wheels, and I want that electronics package that those come with. I think those are super special. They got a ton of power, and I think it would just be a blast to ride on track. I've seen reviewers that are like, oh, it's like driving, you know, a piece of lab equipment. It's just precise. It doesn't have any soul. It doesn't have any quirks. It's just, it does exactly what you want, but there's no life in it. It's just very like mechanical. And I'm like, that sounds perfect. I don't want something that's got a personality. I want something that's going to do exactly what I want when I put it into a corner. And so that's kind of what I want. I think they're really cool. Basically, I raced with some guys that I was waxing them on an older bike. Like, my bike was a decade and a half older than everything they were riding, and they couldn't keep up with me. And they were on pretty contemporary bikes. And then over the winter, both of these guys went and bought S1000RRs. They went together to purchase them. And one of them was actually faster than me on track by not a small margin the next time we met. I was like, dude, you been practicing? You doing other lapping days? He's like, no. Just got the bike. It's perfect, Alex. You just grab a handful of brakes and it just stops. And you just grab a handful of throttle and it just does this little wheelie and it's just perfect. You don't have to worry about anything. Just set it, forget it. And I'm like, I've developed all these skills and I've worked so hard to get where I'm at just for you to get something that does it all for you. I want that. Give me that. Like, oh. Lexar says we should have 2K now. I have a feeling that Lexar might have put us over 2K. Let me do the little refreshy fresh here. And that is exactly what happened. We had a couple people come in with $10 donos. We are at $2,009.40. Shout out to our man Lex and our buddy Eric. Both of them, Lex threw in $6 to get us over that hump, and then Eric threw in another $10 on top of that just to make sure we got there. He actually paid $11, but there was a bit of a transfer fee. And so, yeah, no, we're solid, you guys. We out here. We're over $2,000. We're at 2010, and it is we. It is not me. It is all of you guys contributing to this, and it is just super awesome. Super, super awesome. Oh man, that's awesome. Cutie Pie's in here replying to Dan Palmer. I don't even know the last thing that he said. Oh yeah. Talking about Whooper. We don't talk about Whooper. Mazda fangirl? Maybe. Just Japanese fangirl. We are doing a damn good thing. They are awesome. You guys are awesome. JCS got a little roast over there. What you got on the plate? Okay. Alright, let's I know that one of the teams is ready to go. Is there anybody from Team Arosa that's on deck potentially playing the video game? Let me see here. Let me see. Some car brands fangirl. That's awesome. That's a good name. Who's racing for Team Arosa tonight? It's alright. Doesn't look like there's anybody on deck right now. And keep in mind, guys, if you donated last weekend, you get an entry to win the games we're giving away. If you donate this weekend, you'll get a second entry. And then also next weekend, same deal. So you can get a total of 3 entries to win a copy of the Crew Motorfest, Forza Motorsport, and also Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. So you can win one of those games, or all 3 if you're super lucky, but I doubt it. But maybe. Rapid response looks like fun. Let's go do that.
Gauntlet. Alright, boom.
I want something that's a little bit more beastie when it comes to the police. I'm gonna try the RS. See if it works a little better. Lord Killer out here in the Defender. That's a choice. Jordy representing the Volvo always. Cube, very infuriating. That's funny. No, Scott, if you win Forza, it will play on the PC. So if you're exclusively PS5, that's it's a tough one. I'll let you give it to me though. I'll take it. I don't have Forza yet, but yeah, it is crossplay, so it's PC and Xbox. But the other 2 games are cross-platform, so for the platform of your choice. I just tried to pick 3 racing games that I knew for certain I was going to be playing, so that way when I gave them away, I would know that I'm basically building up parts of the community that I'm going to be directly contributing to in the future. So okay. Nismo Fangirl, is that a Beamer or was that a Mazda? Was that the little Miat? I think they're in Beamers. Some car brands, Fangirl. I'll tell you guys what. When Team Whooper actually races, I will I'll bring Whooper into the room and let him support his team. Okay, police. We get passed by JCS and Dragontron. They're representing in the Rosa. There's Jordy. Put him on the chair. We're not doing that. Listen. No, there's not. We've only raised $2,000. We haven't raised enough dollars to put Whooper in this chair. Let him sit on my lap so he can see the battle. He won't know what's going on. He will lose it, dude. And then he'll be all excited and he'll want to, like, do stuff. No. Like, I need money for that. Like, no. I'm not doing it. You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. This chair is worth more than his entire life, dude. He'll scuff up my chair. I just barely got this. And it's from really kind contributions from viewers like you. I mean, I went full Pepega on my chair purchase because I spent a lot of time in it making content for you guys. It's really nice. It's the Herman Miller Embody. Go look that up. But I did really good, you guys. I got a refurbished one for $800 instead of spending the $1,600 for a new one. What the? But it's a really nice chair. It's very good for my posture. It's very good for my overall sitting. And I don't get nearly as fatigued while I'm hanging out racing with you guys. Whooper is not an exquisite gentleman. He is so far from that. He has no chill. He's got 2 modes, on and really on.
There you go, Dragon. Sort you out.
Gentle dog. Not that either. No, it's Scott. I was planning on getting a lesser chair, and then one of the awesome members of the community said, well, what chair are you looking to get? And I was like, well, this one. And he's like, here's $500. Put that with the $300 you were going to go spend on a chair, and go get that refurbished Embody that you were talking about. Because it was way out of the price range I was looking at, but I needed a new one. And so that's kind of how that went. So anytime anybody's helping me with any kind of purchase, I try to make sure that I buy the thing that they're contributing to, and I try to make sure I'm a really good steward of that purchase. So if I can get it for, you know, an open box or a refurbished one, just basically whatever I can do to get the right thing, that's what I did. Like, I just recently upgraded my monitor to a nice widescreen monitor, which is going to make the overall gameplay experience on a lot of these racing games a lot better, just because you can see so much further on the borders. And new, this monitor is like $1,000, and I got it for like $748 plus tax, and so I saved about $250 on it by getting an open box one in my city. So I really try to make sure that if somebody's going to help me out with anything, that I'm not just pissing it in the wind. If I can get a good deal on something, I try to make sure I get a buy once, cry once kind of purchase, not get low quality stuff that I have to replace, and just make sure that I do it right, so that way I can be the best steward of what is given to me. Okay, let's get a refresh going here. Let's see, do we have any of these teams up and running? Are we getting close? I'll pin that again. It keeps going. Kick doesn't like pin messages. It keeps like unpinning them.
It literally lasts like 5 minutes, Alex, and it's gone.
I guess so. Every 5 minutes, you guys gotta remind me.
You just skip it for that. Just like spam chat.
Not seen any streamer with a pet that compares or gets involved as much as Whooper. That's probably because those streamers would give away that pet. I'm a very tolerant owner of said pet, because my daughter, who I love very much, loves him. And so, out of the kindness of my heart, because I care about her, I retain this animal. Yeah, there you go, Grass Toucher. You know what's good. Whooper is actually the biggest paid actor. He's paid in kibbles and biscuits, but he does well. We got a lot of stuff going on here, you guys. I don't know what to expect. I really should have picked a little faster car, but we're out here.
You need speed. I'm capping out at 142 right here.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm in last place there, so I have something to do with it.
We fly by Dragontron. Dragontron got busted. Oh, skill issue. No, Wooper is a Pitbull. He's a blue-nosed pitty. Alright, we're like 15 minutes out. Let's see. I wonder who's racing for Team Rosa tonight. Let's take a look who it could be. For Team Rosa, it could be Keto Foxo, Splash the Orca, Lafayette, or Mike 97. So let's see. Staffordshire Bull Terrier. Maybe the Bull Terrier is a spinoff of just a full-on pit bull, because that's what homie is.
Yeah, you read that right.
All right. So Wooper is your homie. All right, I feel like I was baited.
Shit, what's this race?
JCS, I thank you for letting me know it's a Century Rosa. I probably wouldn't have picked the right one, let's be honest. Jebaited. Oh, okay, okay. Alright, yeah, the racer for Team Rosa is on their way. They will be there shortly. So, we'll give them a little more time. They're not on deck yet, but they're getting close, so we're getting closer. Big shout out to Lord JCS for letting me know what car I needed to be in, because it was pretty much a guarantee I was not going to pick the right one.
Next track is at Buena Vista and then Major League.
We're going to wait until we catch fourth, and then we're going to go zooming here. Let's go! There's Jordy. What are you doing, dog? We gotta get around this. Alright, we hone in. Gives Reaper a love tap on the way by. Jordy George is right in front of us. He's emoting at us. Ooh, we were trying to catch him. We had better red line tech, but it wasn't enough. Good race, Jordy. We were close there.
Yeah.
Dan Palmer, good night, brother. Good night.
Well done.
Yeah, that was close, bro. Hex is going to watch the battle from Costco. That's right. Bring the battle to Costco. Buena Vista.
Too many goals.
No, Blaze, we're hanging out. We got about another 15 or 20 minutes. We're waiting on one of the other team members to show up, and then we're going to have another battle tonight for sure. We're just hanging out, racing, doing a bit of intermission fun until we get there. Okay. Dragontron, why, dog? No. Thought we were tight. Thought we were tight. Come on, little golfy boy, we must go. Oh, good, good. Great Tron turn there, little video game. Yes! Boost, boost, boost! The little golf needs the boost.
You're welcome.
Appreciate you. Much love, fam. Can we catch him? No! All right, let's go. Oh my god.
Yes, I beat Lord. And we got a tie as well.
Have everyone donated to Costco? Yeah, just some random dude's like, hey, there's a guy I know. He's got like this stream going on here. It's on the TV right there. Donate money. Like, low key though. Broadcasted to just every smart TV that's unlocked. I think we're gonna run the V8. He's out there barking. He wants in. Sadro, she might have pulled off, man. She kind of pops in, says hi, and then bounces back out. Paging Cutie Pie Peggy. Pengy. No! What a concrete wall that was.
Tasty corner.
Oh! Dragontron, nice air, dog. We were on one. Oh, what's up, JCS, dude? Nice little Porsche you got there, dude. Shame it's not faster. Peace, nerd.
It's really not Porsche fast. Yeah, it was very fast.
Okay, okay. I don't know how you can tap me in 14 pillars and still be alive. I think that's a little not correctly coded. Yes, the turning radius on the Golf is a little rough. Jordy winning in that Porsche. Oh no, Sad Rose. I already took care of Lexar actually. Alright, Keto Foxo has entered the chat. What's up, dude? He's just here to listen. He's not going to talk to us.
Yeah, I'm a Discord partner. No, I just came in to let y'all know that my racer is going to be, like, they're hopping on the game right now. So
Okay.
y'all want to, like, set up a lobby or whatever?
It's all good. You're just like Omega super quiet. Not a big deal.
Oh, is this better? I was kind of...
It's a little better, man. Just go get your mic out of the kitchen. Bring it into the computer room with you. You'll have a better experience.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. For sure, for sure.
Is this the team owner of Team Rosa?
The one and only.
The team owner.
Yeah, I'm the team owner.
You
I'm like
bought
fucking,
Splash. Look at this, dude. Look at this. Wichita Charity Tournament. We can put a space in there, but other than that, I love it. Help the kids, dude. When you give joy to other people, you get more joy in return. You should give a good thought to happiness that you can give out. This is lit. Supporting a cause, the CornnutCrew. Guys, this is a great livery. I love that. That wins the car show. That also says CornnutCrew. I like that. Jordy knows it's good. He's out here repping it. And we're stuck in the ocean. We're stuck in the ground. Okay, we're out here. Very cool wrap on that. Very cool. That's the right spirit. And guys, like, that's a quote he put on the side. That didn't just happen. Like, there's a lot of custom stuff out there. Like, none but ourselves can free our minds. Like, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. But that's really cool. Roses and hearts. Yeah, let's go. That's a stock McLaren. At least they put the body kit on that one. Yeah, we good. This is super, super cool. Alright. Look at all of us. We are so cool. Alright. I didn't realize what this was turning into. Got ourselves a bit of a car show on our hands. Alright. We'll do a quickie one. Got the Brembos. Those are really good wheels for that car. Nice paint on those. I love the proxies. Not a stock license plate. That looks good. What about this, nerd? Alright, EU gas. That's kind of cute. I like that. That's just a body kit that was picked. Stock everything else. Even stock wheels. That's about as stock gets, but not bad looking. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Lord JCS's Testarossa. Basically threw some proxies on it. Painted the top black. Not bad. I like that. I love my Skyline, of course. This Pagani is sick. A2C crew. I like that. This is it. That's a good look. That's a good look. Copium Series 14. That's true. That's when we used it. That's great. And then of course this mammoth of a paint job. Stock brakes. Not a lot extra put into that, but there was a lot of time put into that custom livery. I gotta represent that and love that. Yo, we got a very stock Exige with another one that at least has been painted. AR12 Gaming. That dude's gone. Later, nerd. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. We got a good lineup of the cars in here. And then this douche. The multiple douche inside of bumper. That's nightmare fuel right here. Like, this is... Look at... That guy's like, no, 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 no. This other guy's like, look at me, look at me, look at me. And this other guy like just... Dude's like, no, 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 no. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, I know what I want to do.
What's up?
What's up, dude?
I am the next competitor.
Mike is here. Mike, do you want to run a playlist really quick and get warmed up?
Yeah, I think that probably.
Yeah, I think you should probably log into your server, just play a little bit, get warmed up, and then we'll back out. We'll grab you.
Hey, Keto, are you on?
Yeah, I was gonna say, how long do we have to run? Like, literally just like 5 minutes to run like one list?
Yeah, go run a playlist. Just go run a playlist,
Right.
warm up.
Alright, for sure. Let me launch my game then.
Yeah, you're good.
Alright, I'm gonna dip out. I'll join back when, we're ready to roll out.
Okay, sounds good.
Should we both go into our?
Yep.
I wonder. We should probably go to our.
Yep.
Our own Discord server.
Yep. That's the move.
All right, be back in a few.
Yeah, we got about one more playlist until we get to go. Bring in the pooch. No, 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 no. This is Team Rosa versus whatchamacallit, Los Catos. There is no bring the pooch. When Team Whooper races, I will bring in the pooch. Oh my god! The pooch is out the door. He's definitely making some noise. Come on, little Porsche, let's go. Ha. We hooked that one a little tight. It was a little tight. Alright, yeah, I was trying to catch Nismo Fangirl. Yo, Aaron, what's up? Cars Forever, can you join? I mean, yeah, we're only probably gonna do like this playlist, maybe one more, and then I'm going to do tournament stuff. But I think most of the people in here are probably gonna keep racing. No, I say that they're probably gonna watch what we're doing on stream. The long climb. Oh, I'm pigeonholed into this car the whole time. As far as car shows go, it's kind of impromptu. We actually did one like just a couple seconds ago, but it's just impromptu stuff. We'll see how it goes. Once business is sorted, we can sort out the fun stuff, right? So right now we're just getting the tournament stuff done, doing wonderful on that, and just kind of vibing between matches. That cop was pulling over the guardrail. He was doing a really good job, though. Felt threatened, I'm sure. Come on, little car. What are you doing? Oh, that's quite a line. He's right behind us. He's in the Rosa. We gotta go, dude. We gotta go. Alright. We won one. Yes. 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 Dude, for real, Dukes of Hazzard Carps out here. They're getting into it. All right. We won one, Juan. We won one. Let's go. It appears that one of our racers is having issues with his Wi-Fi and not able to get in the game like expected, so one of their other members of the team might be running instead. We'll see how it goes. We'll give them a few minutes to kind of sort that out, so we might do one more playlist after this, to be honest. Dragontron out here into Camaro. That Bel Air's making it happen. Sorry, Killer John. I'm sorry that happened to you, dog. Okay, dudes.
Across the bridge.
Yeah, as we come up on Skill Issue Bridge. This bridge is the great equalizer, man. It just allows anybody to catch up, honestly. Or do that. Okay, dude. Oh my god, we are about to get busted.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Word from Keto, internet problems. It's actually true. I've been having those problems while we were practicing this week.
Yeah, so what's the deal? You racing or no?
Yes, I am planning to race.
Okay, are you in the video game?
Yes, I am actually in. I'm actually in the lobby.
All right. Did you want to join a lobby and run a playlist like I suggested earlier to get warmed up?
Well, I'm guessing you have room on your server right now?
No, that's definitely not correct at all. When it comes time, I'll leave the server and I'll have you join me with your opponent. But if you and Keto want to get together and practice, that's something you can do. If you go in ice cold, that's not going to really be in your best interest. So that's kind of what I'm suggesting, my boy.
Alright, yeah, let's do it then. And then hopefully your Wi-Fi doesn't like fritz out again.
Well, that's kind of the thing. Like if you disconnect, you lose. And so let's make sure you can get in a playlist, run a playlist, get a stable connection, and be cool. Because otherwise, we'll have your teammate race for you, so that way you're not guys are taking an automatic loss just due to disconnects.
Yeah, for sure.
I know.
Alright, man.
All right, cool.
Alright.
Dude, the link up has reached round 2, you guys. Wow. Wow.
And it's boosted.
Oh, and it's a boosted link up. Let's just go park and chill. Dude, thank God we can route to it. I was really concerned. JCS is off for the night, dude. Alright, so there's the deal. We're going to go scam money, and we're not going to participate. We're just going to watch. And we're going to teach these link-up lovers what it's like to have a struggles. Oh, Cube, I can't wait for the Motorsport Copium tournament either. It's going to be lit, because I can make all the tracks.
So I'm going to have to buy the crew too to get some bank rolling.
Yeah, this is a cool spot. We're just going to look down there at him. Just look at him. Whoa, that's cool. Pretty sick. There's that guy. Wow. Look at him go. It wouldn't be an attempt. If I did the Cougar in A+, I'd bring you a good build. We'll see. Maybe next week. We'll see how I'm feeling. The next round is starting, dudes.
Like, Dion gave me the build for the Cougar, and I legit spent about an hour just tweaking around.
Mean Cat is on one. They're bouncing up and down, left and right. Thank God we've got heat cops and we're running away so hard right now. These link ups, pretty difficult. Racing is going to be great in Forza. When we can get our own custom lobbies, it's done. It's done. Hurricane party in LA? What you mean? Is it storming in LA? Me and Cat makes it back. Let's go. This is one of your favorite songs? That's really cool. Danny Desire, we'll see you later. See you later. Thanks for tuning in for the Copium stream for the tournament. We will be starting the next race here shortly. I'm actually going to use the restroom while we're doing this, so that way we're prepped and ready when these racers are. And I'm going to put the desk in stand-up mode, and we will we'll be ready to run. All right. Lose the cops to escape. Oh, I guess I got taken down. At risk, $1,000. Insane.
Run, Alex, run.
All right. I'm going to hit the menu right now. God, he's crying so much. Get your butt in here. Let's go. All right. Let me pull this up. Cool. All right, so as of right now, for this moment, for the Wichita Children's Home and Orphanage local to me, we have raised $2,009.40. We are on one right now, you guys. We broke the $2,000 barrier just a little earlier. It is all thanks to you guys and working really hard and being very generous, and I really appreciate that, and I'm sure that the orphanage that we're donating to is really going to appreciate it as well. Anybody that donates during the weekends is going to get entries. You can get 1 entry per weekend. So if you donated last weekend and you haven't done that yet, you can still enter, get that second entry. We're going to be giving away copies of Forza Motorsport, Test Drive Unlimited, Solar Crown, and the Crew Motorfest when those 3 games drop. So I'll be taking care of everybody on that side of things. For the tournament, we're giving away $550 as a whole, and that's money that me and a couple of the other guys in the crew put up, so it's not coming out of the charity fund at all. So that's totally separate. And the winning team gets $300, second place gets $150, and then both third and fourth place teams get $50 each. So it's gonna be pretty cool. And Whooper stopped crying. He's just here at my feet doing what Whooper does. In case anybody wanted a visual image of that, he's right there. Doing whoopee boy things. Who knows? Alright. This game takes the longest to load out of any video game, I swear to God. I think only GTA 5 maybe is a little worse. Move a little bit. I'm going to be bouncing around. You're going to get kicked in the face. Tetsu Kirasaki joins the party. He is going to be racing for Los Gatos.
Boys, I'm on bounce now. Take it easy. Good luck.
Alright. Lexar's here. Jelena's here. These guys are filling in the gaps with the emotes. I like seeing those badges. You guys are hip to that. I love it. It is definitely slower because of update. There's no question in my mind. We're just waiting on Mike to join so we can get him going. Petition to rename Los Gatos. You're not even on that team. I want Team Whooper to face Los Gatos, so it's cat versus dog. And if my dog doesn't win, we'll give him away. Yeah, teams. No, it's teams only. We're racing right now. Cars Forever. Absolutely, it's tournament play is what we're getting going right now. The Gatos. Let me message these homies. All right, Mike is here. We're ready to go. Mike, why don't you join on me, buddy?
Yeah, you should be ready to go as well.
Right. So just join me when you get a second. Whenever you're ready.
Yeah. So load into the lobby. Go find your name.
There you go. This is going to be the only match between this team tonight. Their other matches are currently scheduled for Sunday, so we will have a little while to wait once this happens. Looking at the tournament brackets, we've still got the Copium crew versus the crew. We're waiting on that match. That'll be cool. And then we've got the Goon Squad versus SDR. That'll be a good one. We're excited for that. This is Los Gatos versus Team Arosa. We already saw Hopium versus A2C. Hopium moved on. And we're waiting to watch the Link Up Haters versus Team Whooper. That'll also be happening tomorrow. So we got a lot of good matches still to come as we move into the finals. Team Arosa hype. Let's go. Keto Foxo, leader of that team. That team consists of Keto Foxo, our man Splash the Orca, Lord and Savior of the Testarossa. Let me find the rest of that team here. Lafayette, S47, and our buddy Mike, which is Practical You. Los Catos is Tetsuo Kurosaki. He is their team lead. Our friend Lexar and our buddy Erexon are all on the Los Catos. And I believe also they've got Furious Kong on their team. Yes. So they are a team of 4, making it work out here. Alright, we're good to go. Mike, I will give you preference on playlist first. What do you want to run, buddy?
Alright. Once this thing loads, I do have a playlist in mind.
Okay.
You might like it.
What is it?
It's actually a playlist that has already run tonight.
Okay. What is it?
I'm just going to try and keep up the suspense.
No suspense. We need to set up our cars. What are we running?
It is a Gauntlet playlist.
What?
We're gonna do rapid response.
Rapid response. Okay. No, Bo's wife. I don't think Team Whoopers is racing today. I think they're racing tomorrow. No, Kong is not on the Autobots. That was in League. Kong is on the other teams. All right. Rapid response. Let's go find that one. That's I don't think it's here. Down here. Rapid response. That is A-class factory record. Lakeshore Express and The Drop. That's going to be a fun one. Let's go. Our second Gauntless playlist of the night. I think it's going to be a spicy one. So we've got Practical You. That's our buddy Mike. He is representing Team Rosa. We've got Tetsu Kurosaki representing the Los Catos. They've got their own logo and stuff. It's over in Discord. These guys they put a lot of time into it. It's pretty cool. No. Quit making noise. Go away. Come on. Outside. Yeah. Go on. Ha. I'm in outside the room, not outside that house. Tricked ya. Alright. Eric knows what's up. Gauntlet is where it's at, baby. Let's ride. Let's go. Alright, I'm starting behind our racers. Tetsu and Practical You, let's go! These guys have got all kinds of cat emotes with sunglasses with their names on it and stuff. Tetsu got a custom RSR done. Alright, Practical You, which is Mike, versus our buddy Tetsu. They're off to the races. They are side by side as we start off playlist 1 of this 2 or 3 playlist matchup. We are running Gauntlet. The cops are soon to be here. Mike is still out front. Tetsu is chasing as we go through the first intersection that's got the police. Tetsu is going after Mike. Mike's got about 30 yards on Tetsu, so he is pulling out a bit of a gap there. They tap going through that section. Ooh, Mike gives Tetsu a nice little love tap and sends him off of pace. That is going to slow Tetsu down, and that's going to give Mike the advantage. Tetsu's got a little bit of lag. We're staying out of the way. I don't want to get involved with that at all. It looks like Mike goes a little wide, interacts with the cops as they go through and start to split traffic. Mike is still out front. Practical You is on the run. Tetsu is drafting. Mike swags the gas station, tops up his NOS. Going to give him a little bit more boost. Tetsu's in the draft right now, trying to get that yellow bar up, trying to catch him. As we start to get more interaction with the police, it's only going to get worse every race, and the advantage is to the guy in front, because once you pass the cops, they get a little spicy. Tetsu is weaving back and forth. He's trying to build that yellow bar. Mike goes around traffic, gets through this corner. We've got just a little bit of track left. Tetsu gets a good launch out of that corner. It looks like Mike is... Woo! Mike and Tetsu are crashing side to side. What's it going to be? Tetsu wins just barely. Mike tried to send Tetsu into the cars. That's a move. Definitely a great way to go. Very, very close race between those two. Really good race, and that was really like nail biting. That was really tight. Tetsu barely came around him. He got a little bit better 3-bar out of that last corner and just barely got by. And Mike was driving in reverse or in the rear view trying to get him. Ultimate move. Definitely a big, big deal right there. I love that. That was sick. That was full send for sure. Sad Rose is on one right now. That was good. That was good. All right, we queue up Lakeshore Express. Practical You out there in the Rosa chasing our buddy Tetsu as well. These guys are both our buddies. They're been with us for a long time in the Cornnut crew. All right, we already got messed up by the police, but not them, so we're going to try to catch them down. Tetsu is running right now. Practical You just a couple yards behind him in that draft, building up that yellow bar. You can see those shockwaves coming off the cars. They're up there using them. All right, Practical You passes Tetsu. Gets about 100-yard advantage on him. He's on one right now. Tetsu bounces a little bit. Mike's running pretty clean. He has got the lead, and he's running well. Looks like there's all kinds of traffic we got to deal with. Tetsu is kind of closing that gap down, but it's still about 70 yards advantage to Practical You as we enter the police section of the track. These cops here are huge RNG, and if you practice racing with them, you might have some strategies, but if you haven't, it does make it a little spicy. Practical You is running. He's running. He's got almost 200 yards on Tetsu. He wants this. This is his playlist. He got robbed on the last one by just a little bit by Tetsu going around him, so he's trying to take this one home. If he does, we will go to the last race of the playlist as the tiebreaker playlist, or tiebreaker race for the playlist, excuse me. Practical You has pulled out 220 yards on Tetsu. He must have got a screamer off that top of that hill and just carried the speed down. As we go over the jump, it looks like Tetsu got through clear, didn't bounce too much. We're literally drafting the police, trying to catch back up so we can see these racers. Practical You is literally off the mini-map. He is running for it. He's got one more turn, and then he's going to be able to take this win and victory home. I'm receiving a phone call. I don't know who decided they needed to do that. I'm just going to let it ring. All right, as we go down the final straightaway, Practical You takes the dub with a 2:15.24. Tetsu Kirasaki with a 2:18.09. They are split right now, 1-1, as we go into the last match of the playlist. I'm streaming right now for the, like, I can't talk, baby. I'm sorry. I'm busy. I love you. All right, last race of the playlist. This is it. It all comes down to this race on who's taking this playlist. Practical You picked it, and he's on one. He almost won the first race, and he definitely secured the second one. So let's see what these guys have got. The drop is a very technical track. Practical You gets a really good starting position. Starts out front. Tetsu starting in the third position. So there's a little bit of advantage right off the jump. Now that being said, starting in third's not bad because you get to open up with that draft and already start gathering resources that you wouldn't normally gain. Practical You has got some really good moves there, but loses a bunch of speed coming through that section. Looks like he cut through the dirt. So now he's got to run down Tetsu, but there's still a ton of track left. Tetsu gets involved with the police. We will go wide to make sure that we do not involve ourselves with Tetsu. Practical You is off to the races. He is running right now. This is sick. This is great stuff. The cops are a huge factor in this, and I think that's really playing into Mike's favor. Practical You has got 100 yards on us. He is running for it. As we try to keep in contention here, we're honing into Tetsu. Mike goes a little wide. They're now side by side. They are touching cars. Don't know who's a cop, who's a racer, and who's going on. Tetsu takes the lead. He's got about 100 yards on Practical U right now. So now Mike is trying to run him down. As we fly through the airplane section of the track in our Testarossas, Mike is trying to run him down. He's trying to close that gap. We've got one more jump and one more straightaway left before the end of this race. Let's see who can take it. There looks to be no cops down here, so it's just run it out. And it looks like Tetsu Kirasaki is going to win the race and win the overall playlist. That was very close. Big shout out to both Practical U and Tetsu. So that is going to be 1 point for Los Catos. If Tetsu wins his playlist, he's taken overall a battle point going into the second round of racing between these two teams. But very good stuff. The playlist choice is now going to go to Tetsu. Let's see what these guys have got for us.
Oh, I just wanted to let y'all know. I saw in the chat, Tetsu has chosen A+ road tripping. That is all.
It's Tetsu's playlist. I'm sorry, I'm getting messages here. All right, that was really fun to watch. Really good stuff. The pick is gonna go to Tetsu. We are waiting on that choice from race. Looks like Tetsu is in. He says road tripping is next. A+. Let's go. Alright, both these guys are in here. We are ready to go.
Very good racing for both of them.
Tetsu picks an endurance playlist, so it's all or nothing. If he wins the race, he wins the playlist. If he loses, practically he takes it. They're going to be split. We go to the tiebreaker and we spin the wheel, which is a lot of fun. So hopefully we can spin the wheel.
You don't hear me? You don't hear me? I was still muted? No. We're good. Is that better? Have we improved the microphone? Okay, good. Sorry. My daughter was calling me and she's sending me messages. She's like, I got invited to this famous streamer's Discord. And I'm like, there's 44,000 members. You definitely don't need to be there. I'll break the news to her later. All right. This is it. If Tetsu wins, he takes home a point for his team, getting them one step closer to the last week. If Practical U, which is our pal Mike, wins, he's going to get a playlist, and we will take it into the tiebreaker side of things. All right, we accelerate through here. I kind of had to let him get ahead, and now I've got to play catch up, but that's all right. That's all right. Tetsu's out front, Practical U right behind him. These guys are, I don't think they've raced together much, even though both of them are definite prominent members of the Cornnut crew. So this is fun to see them racing against each other. Tetsu's got a nice lead going. He's got about 100 and, let's see here, 150-ish yards, 200 yards. He's pulling ahead. This is his playlist. He picked it. A lot of these guys have been practicing their endurance playlist because they just need to get cracked at one track, and it allows them to take the whole thing as opposed to getting really good at multiple. So it's a little bit of a double-edged sword. Like, if you're really good at it, you can lock it in and run, and if you make a mistake, that's it. Practical U is closing that gap down. I mean, shoot, he's only just a few hundred yards out. Practical U looks like he involves himself with that paid actor of a Ford Explorer and slows him right down. That is going to allow Tetsu to gain the lead by a considerable margin. He's pushing out 450 yards on us. It's going to be everything Mike can do to catch back up now. He's going to lock in and keep it clean to the best of his abilities. Tetsu is on the run. He wants to take a point home for his team and get the Los Catos one step closer to the finals. Looks like Tetsu got through this section very, very cleanly, and he is pulling out to 700 yards. He definitely has locked it in with his Testarossa, and he's got the moves on this track. As we build boost coming down this downhill section, we've got 2 hairpins, and then we get onto the straightaway. So both of our team guys here are going to be building boost so they can make a Tron turn there. Looks like Practical You ejected himself off the track. That is a Tron turn to cliff. We've done that plenty of times. I know that move quite well. That's going to allow Tetsu to gain even a little bit more of a lead. He is now running away with it. He's got 1,300 yards, 1,400 yards. He's running. He wants to take it home. He wants to get the point for his team. Mike was ready to play with the police, and he put up a really good fight, but Road Trippin' is putting up quite a fight for him right now. As Mike goes through the downhill section with a lot of traffic here, this is one of the higher speed parts of the track. It's not like the Get High Tonight version. Oh, he interacts with traffic. We go right through him while he was ghosted. Thank God I didn't want to get a takedown on accident. That's going to allow Tetsu to get even a little further. Tetsu has all but won this race. It all comes down to if he just disconnects or if he hits a lot of traffic and Mike just gets on one and locks in real solid. But Tetsu's pushing 1,800 yards. If he starts to get anywhere in excess of 2,500, we're looking at a potential DNF. That's kind of the distance you need to pull out to kind of get one of those, and he's on one right now. But we are closing the gap down as Tetsu enters the slower section of the track. As we try to get it back in touch with Mike up here. Tetsu's pulling it out. He's got 2,000 yards on me. He's got about 1,900 yards on Mike. He's trying. He's cruising. That guy has been relentless on this track this week. That is the only explanation I can think of for why he is doing so well. Definitely been practicing his playlist, making sure he gets the most out of it as we split traffic, trying to get our boost up so we can Tron turn here. Alright, we've reached touch with Mike once again. Tetsu is finished with a 4:14.63. That's quite fast for tournament play. That is quite fast. As Mike rounds this final set of corners, he's bringing home the finish line. Not going to get timed out, not going to get DNF'd. He is going to finish. That's solid. That's what we like to see with a 4:44. So about 30 seconds separates our racers there. Shout out to Tetsu for being super, super locked in. That's really fast. He really did quite a good time there. That I think anybody would have struggled to beat him today on that track with that kind of time. I mean, that's cooking. Shout out to Practical You for putting it in. Mike really put up a good fight, threw the gauntlet at us, and damn, he low-key almost had it on a couple of those races, so that was good to see. But Tetsu is going to take the battle. That's going to put up 1 point for Los Catos, putting them one step closer to the finals. We will see them finish out their match. I believe on Sunday is when they're finishing up their scheduling. Let me see here. Yeah, Sunday, the Sunday morning stream. They're queued up for 10 a.m. CST, so we will finish out their battle then. But overall, really good stuff to see. These guys are killing it, and it was wonderful. Sadros, I feel like Tetsu was over the posted speed limit. Indeed, he was. That's correct. He was cooking.
Yeah, that was some good racing. Shout out to Tetsu for
Mike.
Such a
You
good
put
race
up
there.
a hell of a fight, dude. I did not expect to see that gauntlet performance out of you, to be honest. You really did super good. I love that.
It's a wild card.
That first race, bro, you almost had it. Like, he barely came around you. You tried to put him into the parked cars. I was all in on that, man. That's you. You did as good as anybody could have done on that. So I think you did excellent. It was a pleasure to be a part of that, for sure. Put up a good show for all of us.
I appreciate it, Alex. Thank you.
Oh, no, thanks for running, Mike. It was good to have you, for sure. And hopefully your team can pull it out on the next couple of races, and maybe we'll see these guys go to a tiebreaker.
I got a good team, so we should be expecting some good results in the future.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Before I
Oh,
sign up, I got a little present for the stream, but it's gonna take a little bit, so you'll see it pop up here in a few minutes.
okay. All right. Well, thanks,
So,
Mike.
take care, guys.
All right, that is Practical You signing off. He was telling everybody good GG, and you got to hand it to him. Tetsu's not a slow guy, and he put up a hell of a fight. Like, I don't know that I would have been able to put up that good of a fight. Low-key, that is really good for road trip and for tournament play. I mean, obviously, if you go full-time attack and you just grind those tracks out, you can bring those times down, but, like, I would challenge any of you guys to be running faster than 4:14 on that track. That was good stuff. All right. We'll see you later, Keto. Okay, so tomorrow, Saturday in the evening, we've got the Copium crew versus the crew, which is that's Hex and Siwoo and Sly QT and Nil Kappa. That's their team versus DeBuster, JT, HB, and I think they got one other guy, but I can't remember his name. That'll be tomorrow evening. We've also got some other teams scheduled for Sunday. Let me see what other scheduling we've got. I'm still waiting to see Goon Squad versus SDR. That's not scheduled yet. Wait, I think we did talk about that, actually. Let me find out when they're racing. Eric, when's Goon Squad racing? What's up with that? Find it. Hang on, he told me in a message. Let me see here. Let me see. They're doing all of their races Sunday morning, so that matchup is going to be Sunday morning. So we'll see Goon Squad versus SDR. Copium's already run. Link Up Haters versus Team Whooper. They are also scheduled for tomorrow. And so that's pretty much everybody all set up. So pretty much everybody's running later on. That's going to be it for the stream. I'm pretty solid there. It was good racing. Good to see everybody. But overall, I'll call it for the night. We got it done pretty quick. And as we approach the finals, things will be a little less overall action, but better and faster battles as we get to the finals. So it'll be really cool. Guys, thank you so much for donating and be a part of this. Let me log in one more time to the PayPal, see where we're at for the overall donations for the night, and get a last count on that. Thank you. Attending the streams, being a part of this is as much a contribution as anything else, because it hypes it up, it puts it in front of other people. A lot of you guys are donating, and I'm super thankful about that. And just overall, there's a little mosquito on my wall. I'm glad I got him. It's Whooper's fault. I can't raise $2,019.40 by myself. That's all you guys. And so I'm super thankful to all you guys for doing that. We just got one more. Mike, Mr. Practical You, he just donated $10 to the charity. So we are over the $2,000 mark tonight. I did not expect that. We're blessing a bunch of orphans with this, and so it's awesome to do. We're having the best tournament that anybody could hope to be a part of in Need for Speed Unbound. And it's all you guys. So shout out to the racers that ran tonight. Shout out to my mods and my helpers and everybody on the back end of things that put this together with me. And just all you guys watching. Like we can't do it. So I appreciate you. Tune in tomorrow. I do not have a morning stream. I thought I was going to need to do some morning racing. We don't have anything lined up. Everybody's running in the evening. So catch us tomorrow night. I think we're going to be running around 6 or 7 p.m. I'll probably start it a little early just to get everybody warmed up. But make sure you're subscribed and you got the notifications turned on, so when I go live, you get that message so you can tune in and watch some more action. Other than that, thank you so much. You guys have a great rest of your day. We'll see you next time.